All right, everybody. Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to Channel Rob Tui. Welcome to Waterdeep Ice. No, it's not Waterdeep. It's Icewind Dale. I don't know what game it is. Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, the one where Matakuri gets up and walks away. Our DM is none other than Mr. Drake. Take it away, sir.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. It's October 24th, 2020. We're on session 6 of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. And you guys are currently in town in East Haven, which is a pretty big town. So the characters, of course, it's a snowy day in Icewind Dale. As somebody farts. You get Sirenscape going? Is this
Yeah, well, I heard it.
brain fart? It sounded wet. It did.
Bear fart.
And so you guys are in East Haven. So if you can zoom in a little, it's down here on the south end of Lake Dinishire. And traditionally, there's a ferry that goes down to Caer Daval and Caer Koenig, where you guys were earlier, around the other side of the lake. But alas, the lake is frozen pretty solid.
Frog
Makes
vomit.
me right? Frog vomit in Sirenscape in these new earpieces too. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
whoa! I want to drink your blood. So let's take a look at East Haven, and then we'll talk about your characters. And all right, I'm clicking on the button. There it is. Here is the East Haven map. And you guys are down at the White Lady Inn. Remember last week you went to a seance, the White Lady, and you got to ask questions. You did poorly, but so you stayed there last night, and we wake up in the morning and we find your characters are like in the lobby, the breakfast area, having some breakfast and getting together and figuring out what you're going to do for the day. And so let's start off with character introductions, and we'll start off with Matakuri. Tell us about your character, please.
All right. Grun is a human warlock. He is from the 10 Towns area, at least for the last 5 years or so. He lost his parents when they were traveling here for trade. He's since taken up with a group that does trade amongst the various cities, and ran into these guys and decided they were semi-interesting.
Semi-interesting. That's a good way to put it. Rob, tell us a little bit about Your redo.
Yeah, my second character of the campaign, thank you, is Zazie. He's a cleric. He is a Asimar Fallen Angel cleric, Zentarum agent, who was apparently um, a, an accuser of several prominent people in Baldur's Gate and nobles in Waterdeep. And he thinks they're devil worshippers. So he decided to go out and adventure with these other folks to try to do some good in the world and prevent people like that from existing. So
That's a great tie-in to the Baldur's Gate one. You remember the devil worshiper lady in the sewers?
Yeah, so he's not evil, but he does bad things for the cause of good, like murder people and stuff. Oh, and as a conclusion to my introduction, I will say that Draco Wizard has provided both an inspiration card and a random magic item for Grun in the chat.
Cool, thank you.
And I'll let you roll that magical item. There you go. There's the magic. There's the table. Roll it up.
Roll it up.
22, a potion of fire breath.
Oh, snap.
Wow. Nice. Awesome.
All right. And then inspiration card. I got AIDS.
What?
You can live with that for a long time these days.
You can. Oh, thank God there's nothing spelled wrong in that. Oh my God, what a pain in the
ass. And I put that potion on your character sheet. You can
thank you.
Draco Wizard in the chat.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Draco Wizard.
And what's your aid do? You got a card. Choose one ally until the end of the encounter. That ally has advantage on all attacks, skill checks, and saves if you are adjacent to them. So that'd be great, like if a halfling jumping on someone's back. Run, bitch, get out of here.
Run, bitch.
Give them advantage. Swatting at shit as you go. I could see that. We don't have any halflings, so. So your quests. We didn't finish. Let's do Diablo Bob. Tell us about your character.
Diablo Bob is a second level storm sorcerer, human. So it has some issues with the lighting situation up here in 10 Towns. Thankfully, he knows the spell light, but he happens to be kind of raised up to be a leader of his church, which is the Church of Talos, specifically the pre-Reconstruction Church, where we preach, peace through destruction and all things good.
Peace through destruction. I like it.
We're here to rebuild your house again.
No, we're the ones who caused it. Yeah, we tore it down last week.
We're here to build it again. Rebuilding.
Stop complaining.
You get to pay for it again.
Exactly. That's tithing.
All right, Sven, tell us about Obsidian.
So Obsidian is a juggler who uses steel softball size juggling apparatus to not only juggle and entertain his fellow party members, but also throws them and smacks them in the faces with people. He also enjoys long walks on the beach, so he hates being up here in the cold.
Oh my God. So funny.
I like to walk left when I go onto the beach. I never seem to get anywhere. Anyways, what about Dennis Quaid?
Motherfuck me.
Quaid is a Shadowvar. He is an elf from the plane of Shadow that arrived here in Faerun up in Icewind Dale as a captive on a ship that crashed. And he's kind of kept a really low profile, and people look at him strangely. He's got these shadows that shift about him all the time, and he just knows that that whatever he went through on that ship, he doesn't want to go through it again. And there's some of them creepy things out there somewhere. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. So that's and he doesn't have any apparati.
He doesn't have a red tie. What?
Apparati. I have no apparati.
So this group of individuals, are you guys going by any kind of name yet? Are you calling yourselves the Dirty Five, the Cold Fifth,
the Frozen Five,
the
the fucking Frozen Five?
Fuck you.
Yeah, so you guys got
Cinco
a little
de Frio?
thinking to do. Cinco de Frio.
Is Frio even Spanish for?
I have no idea. I have no fucking clue.
That's great.
I mean, are you guys?
Some Crosby, Stills, and Nash shit there. Just make up some Spanish and throw it in.
Since it's the Saturday stream, are you guys always the assholes? I don't know. I mean,
frozen assholes.
We're the assholes. But I do get the impression that this party's a little bit on a neutral, deep neutral kind of attitude
Shifty
about
side.
life. Like,
well,
deep neutral.
I mean, some fucker has bad luck and falls through a hole in the ice.
Right?
Yeah, that's a bad way to go. I said, we should have just.
You guys saved
we had other shit we were supposed to. Yeah, they
was awesome. That was awesome. You saved the poor sap. And anyways, so talking to being heroes and doing shit, you guys have some quests you can go do. You got the.
Do we get to kill more dogs?
What'd you say?
Do we get to kill more dogs? We saved a guy, but we killed his dogs.
His dogs were mean. Plus, you guys have been itching to kill someone's dogs for a while after you got abandoned out, and you're like, can we just stab someone's dogs? That would be nice. I know how your characters think. I do. We don't have an alignment yet, so. You guys can do the ferry. You got some kind of information quests from. When you asked the white lady in the town, somebody asked her about the missing fishermen. And the lady suggested that you could look at the East Haven ferry. She wrote it in the glass, remember?
I see.
Oh, the poltergeist.
Yeah, from the sand.
Yeah.
You guys thought was fake. It really wasn't.
Well, we were all insight checking it. I don't know about this shit, man.
At the
trying to make it fake.
At the town execution, the monthly execution, you ran into the captain of the East Haven's militia, Imdra Aragadoth, and she asked if you could find these missing fishermen, and she offered you guys either a scroll of fireball or a gray bag of tricks. And you guys are currently in negotiations about the outcome of that quest. So you could accidentally just get one because you haven't finally negotiated. So you can go, hey, we know stuff that you don't know. And then the quest that you got from Care Duval, is that where you got it, or Care Koenig?
One of
those two towns. Yeah, one of those over there on that side. That a retired bounty hunter has asked you to find a serial killer in connection between 3 murders and a small trading company called Torgs. She hires you to apprehend her suspect and dole out some cold, swift justice by quietly disposing of him if you believe he's guilty. The quest is no murder mystery. It's a hunt. Dun, dun, dun. I like that one.
All right.
So those are in the message of the day if you wish to peruse them.
Story.
And
MOTD.
It's morning. Everybody healed. What do we have any lingering effects or anything? Well, I guess the ferry's right out here on the docks. You're right down from there if you wanted to go there.
Go sink the ferry.
You guys know where their warehouse is at?
Yes.
The Torg.
I'll notice you have the new
Up here
map.
is where they said.
The new map feature going on.
Yeah, I put that on there today. Huh? You like the measurements? You can set that now on the. You can measure
In
now.
the options, you mean?
Yeah, on
when
the
you
map.
set the map, you can set
On
what
the-
the distance is, so it's not
on the-
5 feet every time.
On the grid
Oh.
options, you can. It says distance multiplier. I typed in 250 because of the scale down there. I set the
Oh,
grid.
that's fantastic.
And then I did the distance suffix as it's inches. It actually should be feet.
Feet, yeah.
So I just need one little dot.
Look
there.
at that. It even changed it dynamically.
Magic.
Magic.
Unity, everybody.
So previously you said that the storage warehouse places are over here.
Oh, did I? Okay, let me move that pen then, because I don't remember. Over there. Oh, the pen you can't see, but I know where it's at. Yeah, so that's where the warehouse is at too. And the missing fishermen are somewhere out on that big ass lake. Which I don't know if I'd be. Let's
They're
go
dead.
out on the lake looking for some missing fishermen. Sounds fun.
Some rope got them. It's all right.
Sounds cold.
And Rob,
Rob,
you'll be
just
happy to
for
know you
you.
can cancel your moves.
You can right-click, cancel your move,
Boom!
and delete
What about
delete
control?
points along the way. No, not control, but you can delete points along the way. So if you go draw one
nice.
segment, and then second and third, then you can go back and delete like the second segment.
Nice. And I'm gonna always ask about control until they change it. Okay. All right. It's
I
never
think
gonna
they
be
should just
changed.
change it in classic and then just screw your brain over.
You mean go to Alt and Classic? Yeah.
Go to Alt and
Yeah.
Classic.
Fuck me.
6-minute abs. 6-minute abs.
Right now, JPG is like mental note.
I know
Who's
he watches
watching?
this show
Lightworks,
and then
pay
he goes,
attention.
"Oh, yeah."
Uh-huh. We're not doing that.
Reno, son of a bitch.
Next week.
So what level are you guys now? You happen to be
3.
2.
third
Two.
level.
Two.
Nope, not third level. But if you stay in this freaking little inn much longer, you're still gonna be second level. So where the hell are you guys gonna
Oh,
go?
I thought you were gonna say we could
Go to
level
the
up.
ferry.
Yeah, let's go to the fair.
It's where the crumpled up note says
sink the
it's,
ferry.
All right, well,
gotta go
it
there.
doesn't get daylight for another couple of hours, so
We don't care.
Whatever.
Like,
I got light
it
on my
doesn't
torch
get
strapped to
dim
my
light
pack. Let's go.
until a couple of hours. So
Got light on my torch strapped to my pack. Let's rock.
So you guys make your way out onto the docks, and you can close that map and close. I got many maps open.
Unity's gonna be out of beta in the first week of next week, I guess.
And they made it really easy to add flavor, the FX in different parts of the map. It's really cool. Works
You
well.
can mask out the effects now, so you can have it snowing outside and not inside.
Oh my God, that's
Yep.
awesome.
And you can have it snowing outside and smoky inside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What you do is you make it snow inside and it's completely clear outside, and then you fuck with people. That's how you do it.
There you
That's
go.
gonna be great. Oh man, those are really nice improvements because I think everybody was really liking that.
Oh,
Just
and they also, for all of those effects, they added controls so you can tweak like how hard the rain is, how big the drops are, shit like that.
Oh man, it's just getting better and better.
It was all Pinder Carl. What's his name?
Carl Pinder, yeah.
Carl Pinder. He's been
nice. Check that out.
He lives in Los Angeles, California.
All right, so it is
Look at
really
that.
snowing. It is
Look at
really
that.
snowing right
Ah,
now.
look at that.
And I mean, it's
Oh.
coming down like super fast, but it's really small snow. It's really small.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's just amazing.
Love it.
Nice.
And you know what? They're just big blobs of. Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, that's so cool, everybody.
Wow, that is beautiful too.
Fuck yeah.
So we set the scene as you guys make your way out to the ferry. That's the ferry sitting there. So you can see that she's got a like a cabin on the back. You guys approach. You
Second
get
roll
to
20.
be about, I don't know, 100 feet down on the dock. You know, you can. I should be able to draw on here. Yeah. So this direction you guys are coming from. Let me see. Somebody.
I would expect that direction because this kind of looks like the end of the pier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
And this the maps matches the map too, because the map is the L-shaped going
But
dog leg
that
left.
doesn't match
Don't argue with the DM.
Yeah, that doesn't match the other map that I have, so I was trying to twist it on that map to match this map. Which
Map
I'm
is
going to
Blank
put you
map
guys
that we
on.
can't
This
see
map
anything
is
on.
this map
Yeah,
is
I'm going to put you
black.
guys on the dock. You guys are on the dock.
Oh.
Ah, so you see, that's why I had to twist it the other way
Rock
to
and roll.
match this map.
I see.
So yeah, so you can see the cabin on the boat. The dock's all like iced over. It's kind of slippery. You make your way down the docks, and Sirenscape has some sounds. Let's do some.
Do you have snow as a
I don't
sound?
know how does snow sounds.
I don't know. I'm sure I don't know.
Yeah, so it's a little windy too, huh? Where's the wind? Give me some wind.
That's kind of close to the munching chips sound.
Oh, there's some wind. Woohoo! Ha! Man, it like makes like a little fart bubble because it's so cold, and then it goes puff, and a little steam comes out.
Hey, you gotta heat up the snowsuit somehow.
Cheerbits in the stream. Thanks
All
for the
right,
cheerbits.
so
Bit boss.
what do you guys want to do?
Thank you, Gorvidal. Cheerbits, Bit Boss. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? We want to go on that ship, don't we?
How do you want to do it? Like,
Just jump right across like that.
Oh
I'm just
my
kidding. That's
God.
just a joke. March
oh
down
wait,
the dock and
I can do that.
I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Plan Alpha. I just start walking up there, and you guys like kill anything that shoots at me. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
You're the tanker, right?
Sure.
Doesn't it say a number for the amount of? Oh, it does. I see. I had to zoom in a little to see that.
And since we're expecting trouble as I'm walking up there, I will also cast Mage Armor on myself.
Well, we're not on initiative, so you guys can kind of move a little bit. I'll unlock your tokens temporarily, as you guys can move around. It's like
Stroll on into the boat.
so whoever spell that is just woke somebody up on the boat, and no, I'm kidding.
What? Oh my god.
When you when you cross over onto the deck, it's pretty slick. It's like a ramp that goes up onto the deck, and it's kind of slippery. You guys are like, whoa. And
Well, I didn't apply it to myself.
who applied to what? To where?
There, now it's applied to me. For some reason, it didn't apply to me.
And the characters with the high perception notice that there are some footy prints as you guys approach this ramp.
There are footprints.
Going to where?
Do you guys
That way.
stop and examine the footprints?
Are they
Yes.
big?
let's do one of those. Let me select all you guys, and let's just see how well you do on a investigation roll. Let's see, and you guys can role play how your characters do. I'm gonna let you see the results. So you can.
We ain't found shit.
Grun says it is feet.
What are you talking
Oh,
about,
God.
man?
Well,
Dennis Quaid.
2 ones.
so you guys walk up the ramp, and then you go, oh look, there's tracks, and then so you walk back down the ramp, and then you start examining the tracks, and you really
More
don't
tracks.
discover a whole lot.
And I'm like, hey man, those are our
They're like-
tracks.
Oh man.
Dennis Quaid agrees. Those are tracks.
Yeah,
All right.
good on you.
Okay, moving on.
So you can see that the like this, and on this side over here, and on the back side are frozen over windows. You know, you can see the outline, but they're just completely iced over. The windows are. The snow's all piled up around. But you can see that this door has been opened. That's on this side over here.
Shall we
It
knock?
is the ice has been broken free of the door.
I see anything through this window in the back?
It's like ice completely over, like total. You'd have to chip the ice out.
How much weight can this bridge withstand that Zazzy's standing on here?
Are you like
Never
hopping
mind,
up
anyway.
and down with Zazzy on it with you?
Well, I was
Testing
thinking
it?
of
Or-
I was thinking of a cool trick, but never mind. Open up, it's the police.
Dave's not here.
I knock with Thunderwave.
do
Some
you
important
just
dude
like
we want to talk
blast
to in
the door?
Knock, knock. Poof. Yeah, sure.
The entire interior.
there.
Well, roll it. Let's see it. Let's see it in chat. Come on.
Oh my good god.
Let's see. I want you to fumble. I just blast
Well,
myself off
it's
the
Anyone
safe.
inside needs a con save?
Yeah, you can't save the door. I don't know. How do you? Can the door have a con save? I'm a
There you
door,
go.
Doesn't affect
I'm tough.
non-creatures.
right?
It's so everything inside. Yeah, damn it. Trying to shake loose all that extra ice.
So do you like throw open the door and just cast Thunderwave? Like,
No, I open it with Thunderwave.
I don't think you can do that. I don't think it affects
Okay.
objects.
Only
I
Yeah,
like
so I
it- I
kick
like-
it down and go, "What up, bitches?" and just
well,
Thunderwave.
I mean,
what
I
up,
would like
bitches?
icicles falling, and you made the kaboom, right? You made the
Yep.
sound. It just maybe it wobbles the door a little bit, it
It
vibrates.
can be clearly
falls.
heard for over 300
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
And then you hear it again, like echo, a boom boom. And then you hear it again echoing, a boom boom across the lake, a boom
Yeah.
boom.
Quaid just face palms him.
And then it's
Oh,
just
fuck.
like dead quiet. The seagulls, everything just stopped. Like, wait, even the wind does.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So I step on in.
And you open the door.
Well, I already kicked it open.
Yeah, like kick it all the way open.
Well, according to the crumpled note, this is where the Drugar like buddy's supposed to be at. So I'm just, we're going to
Clint
town.
Eastwood, that door.
Yeah, kicking down the door, yelling, "What up, bitches?" Thunderwave.
So when you open the door,
Bitches. Boom.
What up, bitches?
We'll find the dead fisherman that you just killed.
Oh,
Found them.
found them.
Let's drag their bodies back.
They were
Is
dead
that
when we
open
found
now?
them. I swear.
All right.
there you go.
Blood
So
in
the
streets of Chicago.
inside, you see that there are 4, like bedrolls or mats on the ground.
Yeah. I was
Uh,
playing. I was playing Peeky Boo.
Do they look warm?
do they look warm? Yeah.
Yeah.
They look nice and fluffy. I don't
I
know.
start rolling one up.
Like nice.
Nice. I got a new
Uh,
bedroll.
Where is the description of this at?
Is that a table or a hatch?
Maybe. Hold on 1 second. I'm missing something here. Snow covered.
El description. Doesn't make any sense. French and Spanish.
Oh, here it is. Ice covering the door of the cabin has been chipped away, and the door is not locked. Or you guys discovered easy enough. The space is roughly 10 feet square and contains 4 sleeping bags, packs of rations, rolled up piece of parchment, and
That's clearly 15 square, 15 feet, not 10. What the hell?
yeah, I don't know, 10 feet. It's much bigger than that on the map. But this map doesn't go with that description, remember? I found this map.
I take a nice warm bedroll, roll it up, attach it to my pack, and then I guess we should probably. I'll point out the parchment over there.
Yeah, throw all that stuff in the party sheet. We'll divvy it up. Finders keepers.
See, there were people in here, but no more. Like they're gone. Totally, they were afraid.
Yeah. No, I think we're gonna do initiative is what we're gonna do.
What?
What?
What monsters are in there? Somebody's gone.
Fucking Durgar.
Where's Green? Is Green under somebody?
Green.
Green token. I don't see a green token.
That's because it's line of sight. You can't see green token.
Oh,
You can't see your friends.
Yes, I see it.
Let's do that. As
Somebody's fucking dice hit mine and moved it from a 20 to a 5.
I stole your 20.
so, like, out of the corner of the room, a invisible creature, as you guys come in and start looking around, slips out of the darkness, and we have initiative. Grun, what is it that you're gonna do?
Well, I don't know that there's anything going on.
The creature's over here. Yeah, you don't know. Yeah, you probably would. So what is Grun doing outside currently?
Oh, he's just keeping an eye out for anything. I suppose he could be readying an Eldritch Blast if he feels threatened by anything.
Yeah,
I'll ready a spell.
I give him that. Obsidian, you're like right next to this thing that's moving. You think it's probably a Durger because you've seen him kind of before, but you don't have like visibility of the Durger. It's hiding, obviously.
All right, well, I'm going to attempt to grab it.
Gimme. You'll have disadvantage trying to grab it.
Grapple.
Let me mark him invisible. Hold on. Let's see an effect. Invisibility.
Do we know if the generic actions on the bottom of the actions page work?
Yes, they do.
Should,
theoretically?
You should be able to push grapple, and then it'll roll for both.
Target him, and then. Yep.
Well, here, let me turn him on there. Since you know he's there, you just can't see him.
Right. If I grapple him right, I'll turn him on.
How is he healthy?
Oh, that's a shame.
How is he fully healthy if he took some Thunderwave?
Grab your junk. He would get a save against that thunder wave too.
Yes, to determine whether
You
it was
didn't
half or
actually
not.
do the thunder wave because you tried to do it on the door and it just rattled the door.
No, but the
No, I
thunder wave
kicked
goes
open
for
the door.
15. Yeah, he kicked open.
He did it. Yeah, he blasted the room. So, yeah, he's wounded. You just don't see it. He's invisible.
No, okay.
He's bleeding invisible blood.
Invisible
Yeah.
wounds.
You don't know he's wounded.
It wouldn't say
You can-
anything if he hadn't been
You
hurt
can
yet.
you can drop that stuff on him while we're talking and
It's
see what happened. But
internal injuries. It shattered his spleen. He'll shit a big pool of blood here in just a little bit.
Right, so I
Right.
try to reach out and grab him, and I yell out, "There's something here, some little pinchy dwarf or something." I'm reaching over his head, trying to grab him.
yeah, he
Peach.
totally did not. You rolled a 1 on your grapple. you I don't your your jacket got caught on a nail or something, and you're like, you can't reach. Like, I don't know. So he you see him look over at you, still invisible, and you can see him go. His body shape, kind of. You can see the outline, and you see a dwarf, and he goes. Tweet, 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 and he shrieks way down to about this tall. And you see him as he's going, he runs over and snatches a piece of parchment off the table as he's doing this, and then he turns as he's shrinking. You see him running towards like a hole in the floor, like a mouse hole in the floor. As he's going, he's getting smaller, dragging this piece of paper behind him.
Can I try to hit him before he runs out?
Yeah, that was his turn. That's what he's doing. And now it's Dennis Quaid's turn. So he's currently.
Do I see this? I mean, is he no longer invisible? I can see the token, but I don't know if he's still invisible.
You can see the paper that he's pulling.
Yeah,
or
you can see
carrying.
the paper that he's pulling, and you can hear him squeaking. You can see a little shape stirring the dust up and shit, but you may not be able to see exactly what he is.
Well, I just want to use Mage Hand to snatch that piece of paper back away from me, because being that tall, he can't have much strength.
So wait, we never did damage him from Thunderwave at all?
Yeah, Bob was rolling on those to see. Did you do that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, go ahead.
What kind of...
Okay, so he took 4 damage.
I just put 4 wounds on him. Boop. You're like, I think his eardrums are ringing.
He might know we're here.
I picture this mouse toting this piece of paper off. It can't have that much of a grip on it. Can I use Mage Hand to just snatch the piece of paper away and dangle it about 3 feet off the ground like this?
I don't know. Let's see. What's his strength when he's shrunk down? Does it say anything on here?
Minus 1d4, I think, isn't it? Is it enlarge
When
reduce?
reduced, reduces his weapon damage to 1, makes attacks, checks, and saving throws with a disadvantage if they use strength.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well then.
Plus
Fuck yeah.
5 to bonus on dexterity checks, and plus 5 to his armor class.
Well, I can just move in here. I don't even have to use Mage Hand.
And it can take a bonus action each turn to hide. So it's a sneaky little mouse guy. I'm running away. And you're gonna try to grab.
I just gotta grab the piece of paper. Just run in and bend down and grab the piece of paper and snatch it away from him.
So what's the rules for grapple checks with? I don't think a mage
with a
hand
piece
can...
of paper.
Yeah,
that would probably be sleight of hand.
Are
that.
you trained in sleight of hand?
I'm not trained in sleight of hand, but I mean, it would be the same. It's just trying to use your hands to quickly do something.
You don't have to be trained
Give
in
me
the
a-
skill to attempt it.
Yeah, well, trained means he's actually kind of practiced it and done
Right.
it, and he gets a
It
little
could be
better
athletics
chance
if he's
than-
just going to go stomp
So
on
I'm
or
just
step on
imagine
it.
he's like just trying to grab at it. Let's see if you can even grab it. Why don't you roll
Called the Trump roll.
an unarmed attack or something?
This thing on. Does everybody-
Unarmed attack. Unarmed attacks. Yeah, that's. You know what? I'm gonna
What?
try to just. I'm just gonna pin it to the deck with the dagger. Then just.
Like the paper, or the thing that's dragging the paper?
Well, hell, I might as well try him.
Yeah,
So we'll.
the
This is
mechanics
gonna
of
kill
it.
him. Is this an attack, isn't it?
Yeah,
Well,
he's like
piss.
runs behind one of the table legs, and it like sticks into the table leg. He's like, and he drags the thing under the table leg. He's taking off running.
It's an Edward G.
Neo.
Robinson mouse. See?
Yeah,
All right.
see.
Neo is going to go ahead and just pull out a dagger and follow suit, trying to stick him to the
you-
deck with
Are
booming
you,
blade.
are you are you throwing it, or are you just trying to like stab him?
I'm stabbing him with booming blade.
So you like hunch down. Die, die, die.
Stop right there. And I will go ahead and use my inspiration.
Wait, do we have the psycho music? Can somebody cue?
I use my inspiration.
Ah. It's gonna counteract his invisibility. So it equals out to
Nope.
he runs around the other way around the table leg. He's really fast, dude. He's dragging this parchment with him.
Okay, so if he's over at the table leg, can I
I'm
stand
just
in
using
front of the
the
hole?
table leg. He's actually in this square where he's at.
Okay, I'll try to like stick my leg in front of the hole.
He's hiding behind something.
Toll the dead!
Oh,
Damn it.
he like tumbles, like covering his ears up.
Yeah. I hope he covers his ears because of that damn ring that you get when you pass your turn. Still upset about that.
The ring you get when you pass your turn.
Yeah, when it becomes your turn, you hear the ding, and it's that default Windows sound that's disgusting to me. And it can't be changed.
They're considering changes. They're not there yet.
I complained enough. I hope they're considering. They made me cut my thumb.
Self-complaining?
Huh?
You hurt yourself complaining.
I was
online?
complaining, and I was like, God damn it! And it cut my thumb. Yeah.
So this thing's going to. What the hell's this?
What the hell is this? You're the DM.
Right? Ah, cool. That's a. What is that? All right. So invisibility reduced. All right. So he is booking it. That's all he's doing. He's going to disengage. And it didn't say his speed was reduced. I'm going to say it slowed us down a little bit, but he's so dexterous. He like runs out from underneath the bedroll or whatever there, and he darts into the door, and he's dragging this thing behind him. I'm going to make him do some kind of dex check though to get this parchment through the mouse hole thing, right?
I keep saying mouse hole.
It's a little hole in the floor.
It's not wrong.
It would have to be like rolled up.
It is. It was kind of rolled up already. Oh yes, I think he made it with a flying colors. He goes soup right out the freaking hole. You hear him out on the outside. He just You're
Neo will yell,
outside
"He's
now.
going outside!"
And I'm gonna hide him now because you don't know where he's at now.
Punk ass mouse.
And I need to do one of those and pass my turn. Neo, you like a little. Sure, he's stabbing and stomping at the ground. He just he runs out. He's like, hey.
All right, Neo's going to. You said there's a window there.
There is like you can see the window. It's kind of frosty and icy,
I didn't
but you can't
shatter.
see through it at all. No, you were just at the boundaries. You didn't shatter
Okay,
all the windows.
Geronimo bitches, and I'll jump out the window.
Nothing works unless you add bitches to the end of it. That has to be the.
All right, give me a. How are you doing through the window? Are you just like?
I'm basically trying
pulling
to like push it open and kind of jump out, like jump and tuck and roll.
All right. Well, when you gotta like lift the window up, or it's like a sliding kind of window, and it's like frozen solid. You can't even see through it.
Well, at that point, unfortunately, I'm already kind of like jumping towards, so I'm probably going to go through.
So you're like, you try to get it open, and you're backing up, and you just like pull up your coat and just like shoulder through.
Yes.
Give me a athletics check. Yeah. So you're like, now the window's like 3 feet up, right? The bottom of the window. So
Tuck and
it's
roll.
not, it's not like gonna stop you from going through the window, but it is enough to make you. And when you get outside, you realize that the deck is another like foot lower, so it's like a 4-foot drop as you. And give me an acrobatics. DC is going to be a 15. You can roll it in the open. If you fail it, you're going to take a little damage.
It's a slippery deck. Ice.
And then as you go to get up, like you put your hand down and it slips out from under you and you go pop and you hit your freaking nose on the railing. As and you take 2 points of damage. You like bust your lip, and then you look down and you can see this little guy. He's like got this parchment, right? He's holding on to both like edges of the sides, and he's like flying down onto the ice off of the ship
He's
ahead of you. He's like,
and
on his turn, we're gonna see how successful he is at parasailing on this thing. But
He unrolled that thing? I thought it was rolled up.
So
I would say that's probably.
it was rolled up, but now he's got it like kind of stretched out and crumpled in his hands. It's not gonna. I mean, it's a piece of paint. I mean, he's still like, he's still kind of big. He's not like tiny. He's like, I mean, he is tiny, but
Since that's probably all my actions and stuff, I will
squirrel
stand
size,
up.
maybe.
I'll stand up and go, motherfucker.
Well,
Motherfuck me.
Yeah, you got a bonus action.
You
got anything?
No. I'm not gonna do anything because I'm bleeding. I can't really see well. I'm seeing this little guy like sail away. My nose is hurting me. I'm just gonna stand up. That way. Also, can you move me to the other side of the wall?
Yeah, let me get you over there. Boom.
Thanks.
And let me open this window now too, since we can do that. There you go.
So he's on his face outside the window.
If you would have opened the
No,
window,
he stands up. He stands up. He starts brushing the glass and stuff off of him. You see, he's got a busted lip. And go ahead, Rob. What was your question?
If you would have opened the window, he could have moved through, right? Just to get Unity all clear here. So you moved his token, but if you
I drew those as doors. I drew them as doors.
Oh, you did.
Purpose.
So, but again, he could have moved if you had opened it, right? Just I want to understand how it works. That should be right.
He could have moved through the door if I had it open. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
That's why I did it as a doe. A window you can't move through. Well, I think the new window you can. There's 2 windows now. There's like a yellow one and a green one.
I guess in a mumbled voice, Neo will tell Obsidian, "Careful, the deck's slippery."
Can't hear you with all the blood dripping out of your nose.
Careful, the deck's slippery. He's like slipping around still.
Still swearing.
So you move out around the edge, and you look out, and you see a piece of paper blowing off of the deck of the boat.
Get it?
So you hear the paper going.
He takes a deep breath and then whips out, sort of blowing stuff behind him, using his bonus action to step of the wind to get here. Where is this piece of paper? Is it off the edge of the ship already?
Yeah, it's right there in that square.
All right, so
it's angling down towards the ice too.
So I'm going to run and jump off the ship and duck into a roll. With step of the wind, your jumping distance is doubled. So it's just a matter of how well I can land on the ice.
Are you wearing any kind of ice shoes currently walking around in town? No. Give me an acrobatics. Let's see how well you do this step of the wind. Jesus Christ. All right, if you want to describe this, you're more than welcome to. Because you couldn't have done any better.
How high up is the ship from the ice?
It's like I don't know. Let's take a look at the let's take a look at the little map here again. I would say that's what, 10 feet? Maybe?
Yeah.
You know, you're on the other side over there.
So he runs over and sort of does a dive off the ship and lands. As soon as he hits with his feet, rolls and pops up in the square next to him, a few feet away, and he's going to try to grab him again. So I did my bonus action to get around the corner, my move action to get here, and I'm going to try to grab him.
Come on, grab him. Grab him by his little...
Take it easy.
So you grab this guy. You're like, so you grab a hold, and he's sturdy. When you grab a hold of him, you're like, holy crap. It's like you just grabbed a hold of a gold brick, you know? He's like, yay! You're like, holy.
Yell out, I have him. But I need help. I won't keep him long.
I have him.
I have him now.
This, you can hear him. I kick your ass. More in Gnomish or in Dwarvish.
Do a celebratory touchdown football spike with his ass.
After you take the map from him.
So Grunt's like slipping on the deck too. He's like, woo, he makes his way across.
But he's not jumping off. And he's going to zap this thing right in Obsidian's arms.
So he's like, Obsidian's like, hold it up, and you come running over. I'm gonna zap it. He's like, ah. I don't know. Grappled versus. Let's see what Fantasy Grounds does. Roll a hit. I don't. Invisible, grappled.
That's the invisible. Yeah, it's disadvantaged because of the invisibility.
But grapple doesn't give you a bonus. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, there's no.
No, so, grapple doesn't.
So,
from melee.
Yeah, so it's like it whizzes like right over freaking both of their heads. He's like, "You missed me."
So now, okay, so I'm gonna come around. I know there's shenanigans over there. 3,
You
4,
can hear all kinds of
5.
commotion going on. Spells going on. What does that Eldritch Blast sound like, you know?
Pew pew.
Okay, that's my movement of 30.
Pretty slippery too, so you're kind of worn out when you get on the other side.
I wonder if I can. I mean, it's obvious we're trying to. Are we not trying to kill it anymore? We're trying to capture it, right?
Well, you don't know. There's just Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I see that thing. You know what? I come over there and see that thing, and
chunk of ice missing.
I just do my thing, same as always. How come it didn't work? Okay, there we go. Yeah, nothing. I'm just here observing everything. Fuck.
Trying to knock him out. You told the dead.
Yeah.
Dog. Yeah,
doesn't work.
Can I do better than that?
Oh, so it's a smartass mouse. Okay.
He's actually a Durger, a dwarf.
Oh, yeah, but he's a little teeny
a lot
dude.
of stuff a dwarven.
Okay, so coming around here, kind of right here, looking between these guys.
You like walk around like John Wayne. What's going on around here?
What the hell's going on around here, partner? So that's the worst John fucking Wayne you'll ever hear.
It's goddamn ridiculous.
So, yeah. Now here's something on that, and I'll just say it past and just move right along. But John Wayne actually knew and studied Wyatt Earp, the way he walked, the way he spoke, as a young man in Hollywood,
is that right?
making movies. So if you watch John Wayne, they say he took it all from Wyatt Earp. So there you go.
There you go.
Okay,
so sometimes we like your digressions.
Again, Dennis Quaid looks out here, and I mean, I'm thinking, have you ever picked up a 10-pound bowling ball? It's pretty freaking heavy. Does this dwarf weigh 10 pounds? If he did, how did he write a piece of paper? I'm going to use Mage Hand and just snatch that piece of fucking paper.
If he did, how did he write a piece of paper?
I don't even know if he's still holding on to the paper.
Well, wherever the paper's at, I'm just trying to find out what he thought was so funny.
I don't even think you need to roll. You just grab hold of the paper. I mean, he's like being grappled. I mean, he's trying to fight back. I don't think he's. I mean, he wasn't really flying. He was just falling with the paper.
Cool.
You said he was gliding.
I want to grab it with Mage Hand and bring it back over here and take a look at it and see if it means anything to me. I'm done.
Yeah, that's gonna take a little bit since it's so bright out here.
Neo will hop the railing
and drop the 10 feet.
Yep.
You got some kind of step of the wind, or are you just gonna take the 2d6 falling damage or 1d6 falling damage?
Gonna try to tuck and roll.
Tuck and roll. Give me a tuck and roll. Let's see how well you tuck and roll by avoiding 5 points of damage. You don't. You're laying around in your ass.
You don't.
How does the monk make it look so easy?
Give yourself 5 points of damage as you like right on your tailbone. And you're like, ah.
I am not happy about.
You even tried to hang.
Okay, so
now you gotta get up.
Stand up. Stand up. Ooh,
see, Obsidian's got like he's trying to get his feet around this thing too. I mean, it's like this big, but it's like just strong as hell, and it's like pushing him around, and he's like, it's jumping on him. He's like getting drug around. He's trying to grab it with his feet.
I will cast light on it.
You gotta touch it.
Yes.
Well, you gotta cast light on its gear or something.
Well, it's already coated.
What does that mean?
Son of a bitch.
He's like,
it's a dex check.
You're too slow. You can't hit me.
He like runs around under his coat.
Gonna comes out the top. A little bit more.
He's like grabbing Obsidian around the head and getting ready to bite him. He's like
calling himself the gingerbread man.
Bonus action.
My hand now.
What's that?
Expend 2 sorcery points to recover.
My hand now. Where he touched it.
I don't know. You don't. If he touched
You
it, he
may.
wouldn't have touched you in the hand. I'm just saying that because I'm not that kind of DM.
I missed it. So I'm gonna, as a bonus action, expend 2 sorcery points, gain a first level spell, and then I will go ahead and try to skate away.
Like
Dorothy animal.
acrobatically
Yes,
or
tuck and roll. It's
walrusy,
been
like
working great so
seal-like,
far.
like. "Ugh."
Tuck and roll.
Elven
It's
feel.
been working for me so far. Just
I
tucking
mean,
and
you were
rolling.
I mean, you fell down, so
I stood
you
up.
have to. So you do. You don't just walrus slide away
Nope,
and
I
then
stood
stand
up.
up. It would
Haven't
be
learned
kind of
my
cool.
lesson yet.
So you're like, ooh, 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 and you waddle over that way.
Yes.
All right. I guess it's
Does he take the attack of opportunity?
Darth. No, he's not worried about
No.
you. He's I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say he comes out of his invisibility. Uh, delete that. And he is going to use. He jumps up into your face, and he's like, you see his eyes like suddenly like start swirling, and like you could look deeply, and you see like psionics coming out, like right in your face. And he tries to mind poison dagger you.
What kind
I
of?
think it's actually a physical weapon that he's got, but that's what he's trying to do on Obsidian. And
Am I
he
the only
like,
one?
huh?
Am I the only one that's thinking mind bullets?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no
he
one.
hits
Okay.
you with it, and does 17 points of damage. So he's like, he like jumped on his face. He's like, and knocks him down onto the ground, and looks and sees his like map being pulled back up, and you see him hesitate for a second, and he starts to run off this way. Dazzy.
So I tried to toll the dead that thing twice already, and it failed both times. So let's just give it another shot. Okay.
At least you're consistent.
My turns are so quick.
Oh,
I
you
missed.
see Obsidian on his turn, doing those gasping pain breaths, unconscious. Dennis Quaid.
So, are you guys wanting this guy for to question him or something? I don't
Seems I
understand.
don't.
As he
Well, we
walks
saw
up here,
Durger before. We might want to get what info we can.
okay.
Obsidian has received a potion of healing from Diablo Bob, cheater in the chat.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So I'll walk, about 5 feet to there. I'm going to use my Blessing of the Raven Queen as a bonus action. Teleport to here.
Hello. Teleport.
And as an action, I'm going to use Fey Presence. If I
Wow,
can
is that like
find that.
got tea bags or something? I don't know how to. How does
Teabag,
that look?
yeah, I'm getting ready to teabag this guy. Where the hell
Tea
is it?
present.
Was just right here.
I'm getting ready to teabag him.
It's come on, Warlock actions. What the hell? I was just looking at it. Here it is. Fey presence. So he has to do this. He is targeted, right? Yep. And he succeeds. So he is not charmed. And I have used that.
Says,
Little
don't
bastard.
try to use those bedroom eyes on me.
I should have just punted him, drop kicked him across the fucking eyes.
I am going to bonus action cast Hex and target him with that, and then Eldritch Blast his ass.
Are you trying to like knock him out, or are you trying to lethally blast his ass?
I don't know how to knock people out with a necrotic spell.
I do.
I'm not that
Are you
good.
gonna? I can figure out a way as the GM if that's your intent.
No, that wasn't my intent.
Okay. So you see him like shrivel up a little. He's like, oh, that one hurt. Zazzy.
I think you know what I'm gonna do. Jesus Christ. That's 4.
He's really racking up those hits, Rob.
Yeah,
Really racking them
I'm
up.
trying to keep my stats to a minimum. I don't want to get confused.
All right, so he is Obsidian is going to get up.
He's like,
It's half his movement. So the splitting headache from where the wound is
I don't think so.
sort of wipes the blood from his eyes as I move, and
It's
I'm
like
gonna
Chucky just got a hold of your ass.
take a dash action to get over here.
Like, whoa, you're like, whoa, you get in front of him, like, ah.
Using up my second key point.
He's like, you
And
want
then,
more? You want
Smack him in the face.
Oh, you like
Nice roll.
You juke him and he turns and you whack the shit out of him. Whap with a juggling ball. He's like, ow, yeah, ow, that's in my knee, ow.
Ow.
He's not grappled anymore.
This is section. All right, so that's it for me.
Run.
He is still well within my 240-foot range, so I am gonna blast him.
He's like, oh shit! He like jumps to the side. Theo McLeod from the Clan
Mew
McLeods.
will kind of like slide skate up to here.
You're getting nice. You're getting good at it. You're like, la da. I think you
Well,
think
I've
it's the blood
learned
pooling up on your
by-
feet from when you busted your ass.
Yes. So I'll go ahead and boom blade his ass.
Gotta hit him. That's gonna do it. Might be enough to knock him out. Blow his head off. No. Not. Nowhere near. He looks at you. He's like, "What did you put on me?"
I will, in undercommon, say your mother was a whore.
Oh man, are you gonna take that little shot off front?
And
Just words from my brother.
And you are her favorite customer.
And so Quaid takes this dagger that he's had in his hand, and he's just gonna kind of, like playing mumbly peg and flip it down there and try to stick him to the ice. Not deadly though.
But you can see like bands of
bastard.
what's your booming blade look like when it's holding somebody? Is it like?
It's just kind of like shimmering, like right above a fire, you got that like shimmering light.
Oh, that little.
Yeah, so like that's just kind of like surrounding
kind
him.
of predator looking a little bit. So yeah,
that
he
didn't
like
work.
jumps out. Yeah, you gotta go pick that up. And he turns and he looks at freaking Neo and he's like, yeah. And he mind daggers you.
No.
Oops! Don't drag the map around. Oh, he crits you.
That hurt.
This could be bad.
No, I'm gonna just drop right there. I'm more concerned of instant death.
There's no effect, but there is the damage portion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There it is.
Instant death.
Number 2.
Number 2 down.
And you see,
Yeah.
like, it just canoes the top of Neo's head as he
Does it
falls
start
down.
with the split lip?
And when he falls back, his like parka hat falls back, and when his head hits the ice, his brain goes and slides out and starts freezing on the ice. You can hear it crackling like Rice Krispies.
Nice.
And he's like, and
I'll go
does
ahead and
Booming
start making
Blade
another
stick
character.
with him?
I believe so.
He doesn't know. He takes off running, so give him his Booming Blade. He's also going to provoke from 2 people, but he's trying to get away.
Get
It
him.
says cannot damage, will paralyze, stunned, unconscious, incapacitated, grappled, or petrified.
I don't know. It's Fantasy Grounds right? I would go
So-
by that, right?
What is it? A melee
Well,
attack
The spell
Yeah.
should have gone off.
against him?
No, it's a spell effect.
No,
You-
somebody has a extension that's preventing that.
Preventing you
Yeah.
from rolling damage?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the same one that does the generic actions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the you can't do this while you're unconscious
Right.
thing.
Those can be turned off in the options, though.
Okay, it's 1d8. Okay, so 4 thunder damage.
I hate that about that extension. Hate's a
Not
strong
enough
word.
to
though.
finish
I
him
hate it.
off. And you guys are trying to hit him, right?
Yeah, but
Obsidian,
I
you
don't
try
have
to.
I don't have a melee weapon in hand. I try to.
Can
pin
you
him to
unarm
ice
attack
with-
him? You can kick him.
Yeah, I
Just
can.
try to kick him. Just kidding.
I will drop kick that bastard then. Yeah, how about that? I'm just gonna stomp on him.
You like
Of course,
stomp
it's
down
only
on
gonna
top
do
of
this.
it. 2 points of damage. You like catch the back of his like foot. He's like, ah! He almost pulls his boot off. He's running away.
Now, if I launched him,
As,
would he take falling damage?
Kick a field goal.
If I kick him way up in the air,
So yeah, I mean he's running away. So he runs just because of the map. He runs that way. Obsidian. Can anybody save poor Neo's big stuff his brain back in and give him a revivify or something? I don't know.
no, not this character.
Not this
Second
game.
level character.
Not this level, Ray. We don't got Raise Dead or Revivify yet.
The chat does, but it's not worth it to do it for such a low character.
I'll move around.
At least that's what I
Him.
found out last time.
Well, now Diablo Bob might beg to
No, that's
differ.
just you.
Oh, that's just me. Okay, well, spend away, everybody.
Yeah, you like making characters.
I do actually. I do. It's fun. Kill me. Ah.
Oh. So Obsidian, you want to describe that? What you do?
So I run up and sort of swerve around him. And as I come skidding around him, throw down the ball and it bounces off his head and I catch it as he crumbles, squishing and then returning back to his normal size.
And is he unconscious or is he dying?
He's dying.
You little bastard. And you don't have to hear his voice again. As you guys are out of initiative.
So while they search Neo's body, I'm going to search the dwarf body.
See.
Well, they search Neil's body.
Neo's got some stuff.
Put all
Potion
your
greater
stuff
healing.
in all your good stuff in the. You know what I'm saying? That
Party
thing?
sheet.
Thank you. I'm like a person that stutters. They know what they want to say, they just can't say it. And then if you say it, they go, yeah! Like Mel Tillis and all these famous people that stutter, they just always do that. It's very endearing.
So the piece of paper is a map. It's a map, and it has dwarven writing on it.
Dwarven?
Dwarven writing.
I don't know Dwarven.
I can't read this shit. Does anybody read this shit?
You guys think it might be 10 towns, but you need to read a little bit of the words or something. But you're pretty sure it has to do with 10 towns. The map does. Inside the cabin was the 4 bedrolls, some rations, and and
yeah, I don't have a bedroll.
Their stuff. There's no parcels. So
there's a potion. There's a potion of greater healing in there.
Who wants a potion? 23 rations. How many rations do I have?
And he would have had on him.
He's a hoarder.
Yeah, he is. I need a few rations.
Some leather armor.
There's a tent.
Somebody. Oh, okay. Somebody just took all the rations.
I try to find stuff that might have like a one silver or higher value.
Obsidian doesn't have healing potions.
I wish I would have saw that earlier.
Does anyone else want to roll for
it? Which one? The potion, Sven?
Potion of greater healing?
Let's see. I have.
I don't think I have.
I have none of those.
Do you have any potions of healing at all?
I don't know. Probably though the best person to have that and carry it is the person we think is least likely to die. Or least likely to, most likely to be in good shape in a fight. So they can.
So far, the 2 characters that have died, it would have been anybody that got hit would have died.
Oh, okay. Well, so Sven, just go ahead and take it because you'll probably be more mindful.
I've got a potion of animal friendship and 2 potions of healing that are on 2 separate lines in my.
Yeah,
inventory.
is that because one of them has a small O and the other one has a big O in of?
No.
They're probably from 2 different sources then.
No, but they would still stack if they were from if they're spelled the same, they'll stack.
Spelled exactly the same.
I don't like it.
I'm gonna get rid of one and just put 2 in the. So
it could be any little difference. It could be the weight difference means they won't stack. It could mean the price line. Any field in there could be different, and that would make it not stack.
I would love to know what the difference is, Marbani. I would love to have you look at them and tell us what the difference is.
I just deleted the other one. So it's gone.
Yep. That's how I solve problems too a lot of times. I just delete them.
Yep.
You're not solving problems. You're band-aiding a fucking gaping wound is what you're doing. We need to report that shit.
Well, he'll bleed a little bit less, but I made the move before you asked me. So.
Yeah. But everybody, I'm more speaking to the Twitch audience and the YouTube audience. You need to report shit like that so it can all get fixed. You guys do know there's
I ain't
people
got no
watching.
time for none of that.
Were you guys aware of that? I don't know if you guys knew that.
People watch
Nobody got
this?
time for that.
Well, I mean, I
people?
see what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
There's other people out there? Oh, look, there are people out there.
People watch this. Yeah, there's 19 people watching right now. 6 of them are us.
Hey, people. Unfortunately, we just had our second character death, and Diablo Bob took the brunt of this one as his character Neo. His brain got popped out like it was a walnut shell on Lake Denishir outside of.
Wow. That is
East
quite
Haven.
descriptive.
Yeah. It was nasty.
That's okay. We'll sell a few of his items and get some gold pieces.
So, what is it you guys are gonna do? I'm gonna.
Oh, first of all, I'm taking that rope.
We search below the decks.
I'm gonna grab that
unlock
tent.
Well, this is a ferry. Obviously, that it doesn't belong to the Durgers. The ferry doesn't. But you
Well, we're gonna
definitely
search it.
get the impression that there was more than one because of the 4 bedrolls and multiple sets of tracks on the dock when you guys came up, but you weren't sure how many because you're like, oops.
Do we lay an ambush for them? See if they come back?
Could do that.
Let me unlock the tokens. There you go.
Somebody
And
should
you know what I'm
definitely
gonna
take
do?
the oil of slipperiness. Who would that?
I'm gonna do that too, because you guys know. You guys know.
We know.
You know. Do you guys just leave Neo's body out there on the ice? He's like freezing. He's like.
I was actually thinking about cutting a hole through the ice
Right,
and just
and then
pushing
just
him
Let him
buried at
sink.
sea. Buried at sea.
Yeah, buried at sea.
I guess I'll take. If nobody wants the oil of slipperiness, I'll take it.
Well, cutting
Is
a
there-
hole in the ice is going to take a little bit of time.
I'll just build a bonfire
Is
on it
this
till it
crate
melts through.
thing really there?
What do you mean crate thing?
The
Where are you pointing?
northeast?
Oh, up there. I'm zoomed in a little bit. I don't know. No.
It's
Shouldn't
frozen
be.
in
What
the
the
ice.
hell is that? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It's like frozen under the ice. There you go. You can like, if you're digging it up, you might as well dig up the crate, right? If you're digging a hole in the ice, you're like, hey, there's a
I'm just
crate
gonna
under
set
here.
a.
We want to
I'm just
dig a
gonna
hole
set a
here.
bonfire. Just cast bonfire repeatedly till I got a hole in the ice, and then just kind of push Neo into it. And hey, who's the holy one here? Who's the one that says prayers and all that stuff?
Definitely not me.
Everybody looks at Neo. He was the closest.
Yeah. And then after I'm done, I'll come back up here. Did you guys find everything we needed?
Does anyone want to say anything in his eulogy?
So long, sucker.
Goodbye.
We'll get another one. Fill your place pretty soon, I'm sure.
Restore save.
Better you than me, you bastard.
Fuck you.
What was your secret? Damn it. We're running out of secrets to give. We're going to have to repeat. Is this Neo's brother? What?
Are you just gonna go to your character sheet on D&D Beyond and put Roman numeral 2 and then put it on Fantasy Grounds Roman numeral 2?
I'm working on it.
So far, some of these creatures have been pretty deadly. It was both crits though. Both times it was a crit.
Yeah,
I mean, what do you do
yeah,
at
it was
first
a
or
crit on
second
mine.
level?
That's what we used to do in
Oh.
first edition when we were kids. Is we would just put Roman numeral 2 after the character and set the hit points and the level back and just be like, this is the next guy, because it took us
So
4 hours to make a character.
So after about 15 minutes or so, you guys get Neo's body to its final resting spot below the frozen lake Denishir to spread his spirit to the knucklehead trout that are going to be in season next year, hopefully, if the ice melts.
I will spend the day drinking in his memory. Anybody want to join me?
You'd spend the day
And,
drinking anyway. So
So you guys are
You got a
going
point.
to discuss how you want to spend your afternoon hanging out here.
I don't know that I want to hang out on this ferry anymore. It's probably cold out here.
I was thinking about laying an ambush for if the Durger
Oh, that's
come
right.
back.
That's right. That's right.
What do you think?
If we have the
well,
map, do
it's
we
like-
need to ambush them? What would be the point?
Kill them?
This is milestone after all.
Because
Depends on what the map shows.
again when they come in and attack you with little form.
Maybe if the map shows where they're at. Well, first we need to get somebody to interpret the map for us. Somebody who can read the dwarven shit language.
You heard one of the missing fishermen's dwarven. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Damn it.
Well,
See
it
you in the
works.
ferry.
Segue.
He's
Next
fluent
time we
in
lose a
dwarven.
character, the new character can know Dwarvish.
Yeah.
He's like, don't
does
you know
not.
I'm from Dwarven land? Yes.
Yeah.
So Obsidian is going to focus his chi, and
He's
some wound will warm up and heal.
Obsidian's like
You gotta
pretty
focus his
badly bleeding.
Let's go check out that other tavern in town, the Wet Trout. Maybe pick up some more rumors.
Did we take a short rest here or no?
I don't know what you guys are doing. You took some time and buried Neo, and then now you guys were just gonna let me know. I think. What
Yes,
you're
we
doing.
should take a short rest, and then if they
Yeah.
come back, we can ambush them. If not, we can leave.
Like just hanging out on the dock or inside the cabin when you're taking the short rest.
I'll rest in the cabin while they're trying to bury Neo.
In the cabin, it's
No, I'm
warm
not.
Well,
up.
no, that you've already got Neo buried. So everybody's gonna be in the cabin.
Yeah. Where's Neil? Oh, he died.
He's with what's your first character's name? I forgot already.
CKC
Crapper.
Craper.
Yeah.
Crotch Crapin' Crotch
Craper.
Craper. I forgot I named him that. It was going to be this whole thing where nobody asked me what CKC stood for like 3 months, and then he's dead.
It's funny, we went through the entire Avernus campaign with no character deaths, and here we've had 2 in 3 sessions.
Yeah, well, that's because Drake's a fucking hard ass, man.
I just push buttons. I just play Fantasy Grounds.
The North is harsher than hell.
All right, so sure enough, we have an encounter. And before we get into the encounter, we're going to take a little break. A little break.
Cool.
Break
A little breaky
time.
bakey.
Coolio.
Yep.
Break time. Get your
10-minute
snacks.
breaks, everybody.
Gotta have some more combat. Maybe I could kill another character. 10 minutes.
All right, everybody, I'll put the clock on. You know how I do. And then we'll take a break for 10 minutes. And then, meantime, I'll change some slides. And then I'll see if I have enough time to get a snack.
Motherfuck me.
I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. What do I have to do? Photoshop? Is that what I have to do? Okay, fine. Fine. Photoshop 2021. They updated it. Updated it, everybody. Starting soon. 9 minutes. All right, let's see. Dungeons. Oh, here they all are because we didn't play like Friday's game. We had a week off, so this slide's still here. All right, so next Saturday is Halloween. No reason to not watch this game, though, because why? Because Halloween's canceled. That's why it's canceled. So December 31st, which I meant to say October. I'm trying to get out of this 2020 so fast. December 31st, that would be something. That's another 8.5 weeks, everybody. 8.5 weeks till the end of the year. 9.5 weeks. Oh, 9.5 weeks. See what I did there? I think it's 9.5 weeks. Okay, because today's only the 24th. All right, so let's see. That's saved. Now then, I can open the other YouTube slide and change this to episode 5 to episode 6 because that's the one we're playing right now. That. Save it. Icewind Dale and Unity. Peg. Save it. And save it and close it. Save it and then close it. Okay? Okay. Now, I gotta fix this sound.
No.
Could you get that Spirit
No.
Guardians bullshit out of here, please?
Fuck you.
M Daddy's talking over her, so that's not a good one. That's why I don't play that one very much. Just have the end of it. Let's see, the first part, can you hear him while she's saying no, no?
No.
Could you get that Spirit
No.
Guardians bullshit out of here,
Yeah.
please?
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I'm just gonna delete
No.
that.
Could you get
No,
that
I don't want it to.
No.
No,
Spirit
no.
Guardians bullshit out
No,
of here,
stop,
please?
stop,
you.
stop. I'm just gonna delete that one right now. How do you delete that?
No.
Could you get that
No.
Spirit
No.
Guardians
How do you
bullshit
fucking
out of here,
delete
please?
these? I
Fuck
don't want to
you.
play them 65 times. Looking to leave your friends speechless with incredible sound. Okay. How do I get rid of... How do I even fucking get rid of these? Oh no, cancel. I'm not sure how to delete these.
So, Rob, did any of those properties you were looking at look good?
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. So my hesitation is that some of them, there's certain problems. Like one of them had a parking garage that was like janky and I didn't like it. And I thought, do I want to be parking my car here every single day? And then, I didn't like it. And so I've really only looked at 2 condos. And so one of them was pretty good. And I think the reason it hasn't sold is that there's only one window in the entire condo, which I particularly am a fan of, but I can't imagine any other human being that would be. So I might be able to get a good price on it because it's been on the market since April. And if I buy it, I bet I can get like $20,000 off, but I'd never sell it because I don't think anybody's ever going to want it. So, but I'm still trying to qualify for a loan and see what my spending can be, because if I sold my house, I wouldn't have to worry about it, but I don't want to sell my house until after I've moved into the other place.
Right.
So I need to get a loan and then move and take my time and be slow, be Rob Toohey about it for 2 or 3 months, and then after I'm done, sell my house and just pay off the loan,
Right.
But so yeah, I'm still sort of in process with all that. Yep. Should I make cinnamon toast?
I'm happy with where I'm at, but my wife wants to move in a couple of years.
Are you in a home or an apartment, or what's the deal?
Home.
Yeah, and what's her reason for wanting to move?
When we bought the home, I mean, the whole idea is that this would be a transition, a temporary thing, because we didn't have a whole lot of money, so it wasn't the greatest.
Right.
And then that eventually we'd move into someplace better, and she just, wants to upgrade a little bit.
Yeah. So my thing is, this was my mother's house, and it's a perfectly fine home, but it's on a ½ acre of land, which I have to pay to take care of.
Yeah.
And people kind of like owning a home because it's especially, but I'm a single dude, and I mean, a condo's more my style, and I've actually never, except for when I was a kid, when I was 18 and went off to go create my own life, I never had a house. I always lived in an apartment.
Mm.
And then when my mom passed away, I got this house. So I've been living here for, well, I mean, I was living with her for 5 years. So I've been living here for like 10 years. But it's just not my thing. And so
Mhm.
I'm actually looking for houses, but I'm really stringent on my parameters. Like, I want to find one that would maybe have a desert landscape, or because my whole thing is I want to live my life and never have to worry about anything outside the walls. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep, but I'm not in a hurry, so that's good. I mean, if I can only imagine people who are in some kind of time pressure to
Oh yeah,
move,
that's a whole
or
different. Yeah.
yeah, exactly, or they don't have a home and they're buying their first home, and then and probably because assumedly you would be getting out of a paying rent at an apartment situation, or doing, it's a whole money thing, and so I'm at
Yeah.
least lucky enough that I don't have to be under any type of time pressure to do that. And yes, Chad, I realize this conversation is, you guys can all hear. Um, uh, yeah. So we'll see what the loan situation looks like, and if I can't qualify for a loan, because I have really good credit but not any real provable income, so that's kind of a problem.
Right.
And I could put like 50% down, but they don't care if you have cash. They don't care, and I have equity in my home, but they don't care about any of that. So the worst that'll happen is I won't qualify, or won't qualify for enough, and then I'll just have to wait another couple years to save it up and then just do it that way, but
Buy it outright. Yeah.
just buy it outright. Yeah.
I'm within about 5-6 years of paying off the house, and so my plan is to do that and then start looking at something else, and then be
Right.
able to
And then
just do it all at once.
you and your wife and your kids and everything could probably do the regular thing where you sell your house and then go buy another one.
We could, yeah.
Yeah. And
But at that point, it'll just be the three of us, me, my wife, and my son.
right.
All the older kids are gone, so.
And it's not, it's only because of my inability to do most physical things, and like I'm going to have to pay a moving I mean, I really can't do any physical stuff, like packing and moving and all that stuff. And
Yeah.
I know that if somebody buys a house from you and they say, "Okay, here's your money," you can't then say, "Great, move in 3 months from now." You can't, they're not going to do that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, there are contingency things, but maybe a week or two, but not months.
I'm also kind of more severely limited on that kind of stuff. I've had 2 back surgeries, and
Yeah.
I don't want to risk it.
Right. And you need to just have other people do it for you.
Yeah, at this point, I'll just pay somebody to do it.
Right. And if you can buy a house, you can afford to pay somebody to move your stuff, right?
Right.
At,
That's
at
how I figure.
53 years old, I decided that I'm too old to. People still ask me all the time, man, I need some help moving something. I said, well, you better find somebody. It's like, don't call me because I pay people to do that shit.
I mean,
what makes you think I'm going to help you?
Nobody's dared even approach me in the last 10, 15 years or so. But what I used to tell my friends was, "Oh, I'd really love to help you, but I don't want to." And they go, "You're an asshole."
That's
and I'm
the
like,
truth, right?
Yeah, but at least I'm telling you the truth. And they go, okay. All right, let's put the thing over here like that. Let's go over here
the thing and that
here
thing.
like that. That. Here like that. Diablo Bob's eyes are down. He's typing up his character. What are you making, Bob?
A rogue.
Oh, sneak attack.
So we're doubling up on warlocks and doubling up on rogues, and we
what else do we have?
got an
I'm
interesting
a
party.
Well, at this rate, everyone's going to have a new character by the time everyone's fourth. So
We got a Sorlock, Warlock, Sorcerer, Monk, or the Sorcerer is now going to be a Rogue, and then a Monk and Cleric. Okay, yeah. We're not doubling up on the Rogues. I was wrong.
Yeah, Monk is what Obsidian is.
I was thinking the Dennis, the Shadar Kai was a Rogue for some reason.
George W. Bush shoe dodge is what Dennis Quaid has.
So you guys are
Grun has a
like
special defense too.
Mm-hmm. He's a repulsive personality.
so the cabin isn't as cozy as it could be because there's a big ass hole in the side of it over here where somebody smashed out the window.
That's where he started
Don't know who
writing
that
as he
was.
died.
Take the
So
table and board it up.
right, so you guys have to spend at least a few minutes like boarding up and maybe getting a little lantern going or something in here.
Well, what's the plan for this ambush? I mean, it's let's just hang out here and wait for him to come back.
Well, I
It
think we
seems like
decided
we
we
need
were
a
going to
short
take a
rest.
short. We were going to take a short rest and then go get the map looked at. And this is occurring during our short rest.
Okay.
And it is occurring during your short rest. But I get to roll 3 of these. As you guys hear like a cat like crash outside or something. Something gets your attention. And we have one of these. Oh, let me roll up for initiative for Neo, who is getting taken out of the. Hey, you went first on initiative if you were alive.
Yay. He continues to be dead. Yeah.
You should DM award experience now and then take Neo out. Oh, is this milestone?
Yeah.
It's a hybrid. It's a hybrid.
Yeah, so you should award experience so that we only get a fourth or a fifth each, and then take him out.
Well, if I just take him out,
Well, then
an
we'd get
award
too much
experience.
XP because he's. I don't know how that works. Does a dead guy get his XP so the others don't, or do we get his XP for the?
No, it's whoever's in the party sheet.
Right, but he's dead.
Oh, how does it out of the rules work? I don't know.
Conceptually,
Yeah.
each of us would still only get a fifth because
Right.
him being dead doesn't mean that we got better at it stuff.
Right, so you should award it now.
You know.
Or you get
what's-
experience
I
for
get
him.
it. I get it.
Yeah, award what's
So it divides by 5.
Right, and then take him out for the next one. While I mukbang the stream by opening my plastic wheat thins. Yeah, fuck! I knew it was gonna be right.
That was quick though. Yeah, there is 2 little fat gnolls and frigid death encounter.
Mm-hmm.
What was that one? Oh, the entangling rope
Out on the
and
ice.
the dog sled and yeah, nice. So let me award that and then
Level up! Oh, damn it.
160, not too bad. And we're gonna pull Neo.
Bye, Neo. Say hi to CKC Creeper in hell.
Yeah. You're in the make the DM have to do the video over, the overlay over, and
See?
No, I believe the
Stop killing
DM.
people.
The DM
I don't
made.
like doing it. I don't like doing it. Trust me. I just push in the dice. If you guys are there, what do I do? Speaking of which, there's some commotion out on the dock, and you guys hear some noises out there. And it's my turn. I'm going to lock the tokens.
Have we had our hour-long rest?
No.
No, we got
not yet.
interrupted.
You have gotten interrupted. And let me get a couple things going real quick. But he does. And it's Quaid. What is it that your character's going to do?
That's a good question.
You hear noises outside.
Just gonna try to blend into the shadows here.
Blow the lantern out and like back up in the corner of the cabin.
Yeah.
The door closed. It's pretty dark in here.
Well, that doesn't bother me. And try to stealth.
You can go ahead and put the hidden condition on yourself with that roll.
Sweet.
All right. Since Zazzy knows there's commotion, he's gonna come out and take a look.
You like open the door and you look out. You see like movement on the docks, like where the snow is moving around. You see like footprints are forming. You can tell there's some individuals out there moving about, but you can't physically see them because they are invisible.
Oh, well.
So
Okay. In that case, I will come back in and I shall ready my glaive for melee attack action if an enemy comes with face. That.
run.
All right, Grun is. He's gonna step out as well. Is he aware of any of them? He said, I can't see them because they're invisible, but.
Yeah, but they're not being very stealthy. They're making all kinds of ruckus. The deck's pretty slick, you think?
All right. Well, I want to target one of them. Can you make one available in the combat tracker?
So there's like more commotion up here than there is coming from back here.
Okay.
So which area do you want to target?
I'll target this area here.
All right. So that is that guy.
All right. That guy, I am going to bonus action hex him. And then I will Eldritch Blast him, even though he's invisible.
All right. So as you like walk out, open the door again, and take aim, you can see him becoming visible as a javelin he was readied releases from his grip and flies towards you. A
Even better.
javelin.
Not invisible anymore.
I'll take the invisibility off of him. As why did he have advantage?
Because he was invisible.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. And then let me take that off. And the ready to action. So he chucks his javelin, it flies up through the air. Ow. Oh, that's while enlarged. I guess the javelins get bigger too when he chucks them. When they're enlarged. As he sticks you for 5 points of damage.
I'll hex you for that one.
And knocking off your concentration for hex that you probably weren't concentrating on anymore.
Oh, I was. It lasts an hour.
Yeah, but the person's not there, so would you have been concentrating? I don't know.
Yeah, you continue concentration. You can hold it for the full hour.
So
and then
that's
bonus action at somebody else.
That was his readied action. It's still your turn, Grun. You can finish your action as you...
Damn. Okay, then I'm going to come back inside. And I'll yell that there's more Durgar coming.
Mm-hmm.
And the door kind of like shuts on its own, you know. It's kind of one of those ship cabin doors, it kind of leans a lot, so it constantly wants to stay closed. He's going to try one of these. Oh, shit. So you guys hear like a big thud outside on the deck. Coming from this direction.
On the dock or the deck of the ship?
Deck, on the deck of the
Okay.
ship.
Right outside the cabin. Okay.
Yeah, it was loud. Like somebody just jumped from the dock to the boat. Obsidian.
Again, he's gonna stop juggling for a moment and focus. And then I'm going to step to the door, open the door. Do I see anything?
Do you? When you step
I
out
see
the door?
7. So I'm going to attack him.
Yeah. That's a hit. Chuck a ball at him. Bong!
And I'm going to step back. There's one on the dock who you can see. Oh, try that again. There's one on the dock over there, and you can see him.
Run.
All right, Grun is going to come again up to here. Can he see him after he moves? Yep, and then he's going to Eldritch Blast him. Yeah.
You also hear somebody slipping on that slippery ramp, you know? And you glance over and you can see, like, you know, ice getting kind of messed up on it.
And move back.
Zaza.
All right. Want to move up, and let's see what I see.
See what I see now.
Oh, well. I'm going to target him, and I'm going to do something.
Oh.
And then I'm going to move back. That's 5, everybody. That's 5. That's 5 misses.
Yeah. You're getting good at missing. So, you guys hear some noises coming from outside.
Spells missed 5. What the fuck?
Should that be a new stat added? Oh, it is spells missed. Ah.
Yeah.
So the cabin door busts open, and coming out of invisibility, you see a Jurger, and he takes a swipe with his war pick.
I should have been
whoever's
moved,
in
by
the
the way.
doorway there.
I should have moved. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he just like steps into the room and takes a swipe at eeny, meeny, miny, Zazzy.
Fuck.
This war pick. Wait. It should not have been at advantage. Let me take invisibility.
He's marked
off of
invisible.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
when he hits from invisibility, he has advantage.
Right, but he wasn't invisible.
Well, kicking the door open probably broke his invisibility, I would kind of assume.
Okay.
So, did he hit though?
You have
Let's
to
see,
re-roll it.
second. I'll do that. A crit! No, I'm
Cock.
kidding. Cock. As he still hits.
Cock hunt.
And so he like jabs you with his war pick like in the toe, like whack! Right on the foot. You're like, ah!
me.
Oh. He's like, ah, there's 4 of them in here. He sells in Dwarven that no one understands. Dennis Quaid.
Dennis Quaid is.
I don't know why. This is funny.
Let's see.
I do know why.
The tour's like,
cast action instantaneous. He's just gonna cast acid splash on him because he's right here.
just like throw acid in his face when he comes through the door. He's like, ah!
Yeah, take some of that.
It burns.
Ah, fucking pathetic shit. We'll start with that.
Think you got that blemish. You burned that ward off, thank you.
Just chemical peel.
So, you guys feel and hear something burst into the room quickly, and this time does take a swipe at Dennis Quaid, and he dodges out of the side as you see another one jump into the room.
Through the window?
No, he comes through the door.
Okay.
And let me take invisibility off of him.
So which square is he in?
Yeah, I was gonna zoom in. He's kind of up on the little coffee table, but he would be effectively in that square.
Okay.
But you know, for effect, he's on the coffee table, which probably collapses. And you guys hear the one outside comes running. You can hear him moving across the dock, and
if we were using flanking, every space a monster would be in, they would be flanked inside the room. Right? That's how you do it. Oh, it's my turn? Okay. So, Sassy has been awarded a critical hit by Maka 1027 in the chat. Thank you. I will take it.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt.
I will take it. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Give me that
yeah.
table.
Dearly loved. You can't hit me. In addition to the standard critical hit damage to your target, you gain a +5 bonus to your AC for 1 round.
Oh, snap. Okay, I'll take care of that.
Nice.
I shall take care of that.
Go ahead and roll us
after I
our
do the
damage.
I'm using
damage.
glaive damage on.
Uh-oh. He's
Sir.
getting glaive. That's going to hurt. Glavin, 2-1.
2-1.
You look up at the glaive and it's still got
me.
like the leather sheath on it. You're like, damn it!
Fuck you.
Okay, well, that sucked.
You take it off.
So I am gonna apply my AC before I get attacked here.
Don't forget the butt.
Oh! Thank you. I do get a butt attack, which I will do. Is it? Is it? What is that? Is that just an unarmed strike?
Bonus
I can't
action.
remember. Right,
no,
but
it's
the glaive again.
It's a 1d4 plus strength.
It's the same glaive attack, it's just different damage roll.
I wonder why that's not on my sheet. I should have that on here, but I don't. All right, well, I'll do it.
If you hit, see if you hit. No.
Yeah, well, so why worry about it? So what is it supposed to be? It's supposed to be the damage is the 1d4. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't know why that's not there. Okay, well, let me apply my AC 5.
All right, so this Jurger
No, that's
on the
wrong.
table.
Fuck. I did it the other way.
He's gonna war pick. War pick on. Oh, he doesn't like the juggly ball thing. He just doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. You're gonna take a swipe at Obsidian and connects with this war pick, like jamming you into the freaking rib cage with this thing for as little damage as he can do, and you're like, I can concentrate on whatever I'm concentrating on. And that was his turn. It's your turn, Obsidian.
Obsidian has been hasted by Maka1027 in the chat.
Awesome, Maka. Thank you. Alrighty, so let's see if we can do 400 attacks on this guy. Alright, so as he swings at me, I lash out, follow up with a quick elbow. What the hell? Sorry, wrong button. Hold on a second. I'll hit anyway. There you go. Not going to move, so then my second turn, I'm going to do it again. Smash him in the face. This time it connects. And I'm going to knee him in the groin.
Like you pissed off Mo and freaking just going off on one of the other stooges. Like, and he takes it all.
Alright, I'll sort of ready myself. I see that he's going to probably respond.
Mr. Quaid. Guess you're like in the middle of eating part of your ration. You know, you're taking a quick little break, and these guys bust in the door. You're like, "What the hell?
Shit! What the hell?" I'm gonna try a little Toll the Dead on dude here, number 4.
Show him how it's done. Show him how it's done. Yeah.
There we go. All right, so he'll take this.
Toll the Dead's not broke, Rob. Look.
God damn it! It works for other people.
See, that's what the sound effect sounds like.
Yeah, I know. I remember.
Don't take that shit, Rob.
It's a long one.
I'm not gonna take that shit.
Grun.
All right, I'm gonna try something. Grun is going to pull his potion out of his pouch and chug it, and burp really loudly towards Durger number 4, and a large gush of fire comes out, and he succeeds.
Nice.
So half as much damage on a failed save, so I'm going to roll damage anyway. As I burp flame at him.
And he says,
Well, isn't that special?
Does anybody remember what the specific ability or power is called that allows me to do the second but
Polearm Mastery.
It's a
right.
feat.
Polearm Mastery, it's part of your feet.
Yep.
So this
and you've got it
Jurger,
encoded.
But
I've used it before.
I don't. I think so. Sven, I think that was my first character because this character is not a human, therefore doesn't have a feat.
You don't have a polearm either.
No.
Right?
Right.
You don't have a glaive then.
Is a polearm a glaive?
A glaive is a type of polearm.
Yeah. So no.
But if you don't have the feat, then you don't get that.
But I don't. Right. So I don't, because I was so confused. Like, why don't I have this on my sheet? Well, that's why, because I don't have it. So there you go. Okay.
Well,
Sorry.
the Durger in front of you offers you his war pick point first. He swings it at you, and it defensive effects +5. What is that? Oh, that's because of your
Crit.
Because remember?
So he's like, yeah, that's perfect. Look at that. As he misses because of your crit. Nice. And the one outside, what the hell is he gonna do?
Stay outside.
Suck it.
Actually, I think he's gonna. I think he's going to 5,
Suck
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Move around to this way. Yeah, this looks like it could get easy. Dennis Quaid.
Oh. All right, so dude's still on his feet.
They both are.
Yeah, so he will try.
The one on the coffee table's not looking so good, though. He's like,
Little Toll of the Dead again.
oh.
And he succeeds this time.
All right. Ooh, the automatic removal of the -5. All right.
That's almost claws on the chalkboard right there. Woo!
Let's just discover what I can do here. I am a cleric.
You're self-discovering on stream?
Hey, I'm Jeffrey
about
Tubin,
that.
everybody. Jeffrey Tubin. I don't have any fancy acid splash, like double up type deals, so I guess I'm just gonna have to
I think
glaive it.
double mint gum.
Gonna have to glaive it. Still the guy in front of me, glaving it.
He dodged with a light crossbow.
I got no stats for this game. I don't know if anybody knows. Okay.
You used a light crossbow, not a glaive.
Oh, I did, didn't I? So the difference in the attack would have been a -1, so it would have been a 6.
Well,
what's
your
my strength?
makeshift,
Nothing? Oh yeah, it's +1. Okay.
Your makeshift panel there is no match for the Durger as he busts through the door, taking a swipe at some random person in here at Grun with his war pick. And misses. He like hits the wall next to you. Clack! Sticks in a little. He wiggles it, pulls it out. The one on the table, he's like, ah. He says, I don't feel so good in Dwarven, but he's still gonna take a swipe at somebody. He like spins around in a circle and decides that Grun is off balance from dodging away from that first swing and hits him in the back with his war pick, doing 8 points of damage. So it's right in the back, through your backpack and everything, or whatever you had on. Then the one in the doorway, he like slams the door shut behind him, and he says, in common, "Yeah, it looks like an ambush. Got ambushed." He takes a swing at who's he swinging at? At Zazzy still.
What? Coming with
right?
you, Bob.
And you dodge out of the way.
Missed.
Ah! Obsidian.
This is bullshit.
All right, so Obsidian is going to lash out at the one on the table, finish him off.
He's like, he bounces off his leather. Ping!
I'm going to use my inspiration.
I don't know if leather goes ping, but you get the general gist.
That's to roll twice, so I'll roll again.
What are you trying to break it? You trying to just roll worse each time? I keep rolling until I get worse. Grun!
Grun wants to get rid of this bastard, so he is going to continue potion of fire breath. Actually, I want to
drapes,
weaken this.
the drapes are like already kind of smoldering.
I want to weaken this number 7 more. So I spit fire at him, and he makes his save.
Yeah, so you like singe half of his beard and part of his ear. He's like, ah.
Oh wait, that was a bonus action. I still get my regular action.
Cool.
So I get to zap him. And miss. Never mind.
So Eldritch Blast we can use up close like this?
It's at disadvantage.
Yeah, disadvantage.
Yeah, it's ranged.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
But this guy over here is ranged on me. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at him.
It would have a. It's a miss. It would have a -2, right?
He's 10 feet away from me.
Right, but it's -2 for cover.
Yeah, it missed anyway.
We don't have the. Hey, where's Matakiri's extension with the cover and everything down there? What the hell?
I don't have that one. I think it was glitching for some reason, and I turned it off and never got it again. I don't
Sacrilege!
know. It's on the list.
Matakiri's extension.
I'm trying to stay under 60. I'm just trying to stay under 60 extensions.
Trying to stay under 60 extensions. I love it.
So
I'm saying you hit him finally with
rolls
your
his shoulders
you bitch slap
a
him
deep
with one of your
breath.
balls.
and slams him. As it drops, he sort of swoops down and
Couple of teeth come out.
kicks. He's still up. And then he's gonna kick at him over his back.
60.
Another hit. Oh, and down he goes. He's like,
Oh, nice.
Falls down on the ground.
But now,
Clug.
finally.
Let me make some room in here. So this guy is back here in the back. So he is taking a swipe at his obsidian again. Since you're dropping his buddy back there, he's like, "That was my friend." And he takes his war pick and he tries to hit you in the skull with it. And you just duck underneath of it. It takes like you got like one stray hair because you haven't shaved your head today. It's like, whing! He shaves it right off the top of your head. And the one up front in the doorway takes a swipe at Zassy again. He has something for you. He's got an in for you.
What do you mean?
This time he's going to try to hit you in the kneecap. Oh, and he gets you. Ow.
Fuck.
Right in the kneecap for 5 points of damage. You're heavily wounded. It's hard to put pressure on that leg. You're like, ow. Zazzy, it's your turn. Redemption time.
All right. Well, so bonus action, Shield of Faith. I mean, let's not fuck around anymore. That'll help me a little bit. And a regular action, fuck shit up. I'm going to attack the one who's not gonna get hit. Is that one?
Why are you still using the crossbow?
I swear to God, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, you know why? That's what's happening. I hotkeyed the crossbow attack instead of the glaive attack.
The old hotkey.
I've remedied that situation. The funny thing is I look at it and the damage is the glaive, but I had the attack as the
best practice not to hotkey attacks.
No, that's not true. That's not true at all.
All right.
In my opinion, because I forget, my memory outweighs all that. So, Grunt, go ahead.
I'm going to use the bonus action Potion of Fire Breath. Last one. Finally, somebody fails.
Take it. Yes. Oh, and he doesn't die. Oh, look at those rolls.
Oh, my God.
And then
He's like, what?
Eldritch Blast.
He's jumping around as you're cooking him, but he's like, what?
I'm going to use my inspiration so that it's not at disadvantage for being right next to me. And then attack him with that. Damn it.
He's like jumps or flies aside because he was on fire a moment ago. Obsidian, you got this flaming dwarf in front of you. He's been swinging at you, but
So he's gonna shift to the side, kick off the wall, and then pound his fist down into the deck as this blast of light comes shining out from where he hits. And Grun, Dennis, and Zazie are bathed in this nice warm light, whereas the two of them are blasted with. We'll see how well it works.
what are you doing? Word of Radiance? Ooh. Divine Word. And burning radiant erupts from your groin. Oh. What happened? They both succeeded.
Oh, yep. Nothing happens. Everybody's
They're like,
lit.
They're like, it's like a sauna in here now. Dennis, looks
All
like
right, so
your ambush isn't going as planned. These
Yeah.
guys are kicking your ass, Seabass. Come on, Dennis, you can do it. You're no longer hidden, by the way.
well, oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
I got it.
It's okay. You got. All right, so I'll fling an Eldritch Blast across the cabin at this one again.
Did you
try
say
to get him.
fling?
Fling,
Do I have?
fling.
Oh, I don't have a. There it is.
Yes.
Yeah, fling. You know, fling.
Uh-oh.
Ah, here we go. I forgot about.
Yep. So I learned from this little hairy guy that didn't wear pants, had a little bowler hat on. He taught me how to fling things. And that's it.
The guy in the front who has been occupied swinging at Zazie decides he wants to hit Dennis with his war pick, and so he attempts to spins around and swings it and slips on his own blood,
Wah, wah.
and you hear his knee like pop. He yells out in pain, "My knee!" And he says that in Dwarven, but it translates in common as "hey." And so melee attacks made against him are at advantage. Ooh. Ew. So I need to code that real quick.
A grant advantage. Yeah, AT key.
What is it? GR.
It's
ANTADVATK.
Yep, and it's in the
VA
conditions. You could have just copied it over. I don't know why you didn't.
No.
Grant
You gotta do-
ADVATK.
It's in
Grant
the conditions. I don't know.
ADVATK.
You could have just copied it over. I don't know why you didn't. Could have been done like 30 minutes ago.
You guys, it's like sitting around an old folks' home. You fuckers playing Tom.
Well, I mean, I go to all this trouble to do
fucking
shit
rule book.
to make easy.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll just type it out. Fuck it. 12 hours later.
I'm trying to learn to type it. I've always used Rob stuff, so that's why I'm so horrible at doing coding. So I'm trying to do it manually so I can remember what it is. It's a thing. It's a whole thing.
That guy's
number
dead.
7 in the back.
He's dead.
Number 7. Yeah, he's like, and he dies. Grun.
Grun is going to shoot number 2. As soon as
He
I
looks
can...
pretty healthy. Pew pew pew. He's like, he does the
Why
Wonder
the hell
Woman
did that
with
roll
his bracelet.
3 times?
I don't know, but he does the Wonder Woman bracelet thing. Ping 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 ping.
Oh,
and
I
knocks them
targeted
all.
myself.
Dun, 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 dun.
You're
Okay.
such a
Zazie.
masochist.
I have my
Kick his ass, Seabass.
I have my attacks hotkey, don't you know?
Get him figured out.
Oh snap, look at that shit.
Wait, why do you got advantage?
Max
'Cause
damage!
granting
Oh.
advantage to attack.
Because I just typed all that shit at there. Yeah, there.
That's your new personal best, Zazzy.
Yeah, but he's not dead yet, so you don't get the kill. Who's kill stealing? Grun! Kill stealer! No, maybe. Yes! Alright! And a critical. Roll twice. Choose.
Any effect?
Yeah, roll twice on the table. Choose one
I
of the
need the
results.
table.
I got it right here. DM screen.
Dun,
Critical
dun,
hit
dun,
for
dun, dun, dun.
Metaclier.
Do it again, do it again!
Again, roll twice. All right, I'll roll twice again.
Same result.
There you go, quadruple damage.
Yeah, do that. Quadruple. So hold shift 3 times and roll damage. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, the crit should be automatic,
Yeah.
right? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that'll do it.
So, go ahead and describe this Eldritch Blast. So he's standing in front of the door there.
So
for your colonoscopy, sir.
yeah, I see obsidian in front of me, and I lean over to the side just a little bit, stick my finger out right over his shoulder, and this guy's been holding onto his knee, so I'm gonna stick it as close as I can to his face, and then I blast it right through his eye socket as it blasts out the back of his head, and he now has an air-conditioned head.
So, like, all in the cabin here, right? It's like all on the wall in the cabin.
It's kind of
brain
like
matter?
that.
P.S. Chances of rolling
Yeah.
the same number on a table that has 200 entries twice in a row, 1 in 40,000. Wrap
I
that
win
around your
big.
heads, everybody. Wrap it around. 1 in 40,000.
Blew his head off. And with a little bit of mop up and dragging some bodies out, you guys get a short rest.
Kill.
Yay!
So burn them if you got them.
Burn them if you got them. Oh, yeah, I'm going to burn them. Boom! 1 die, and I'm back in it.
What do we find on these guys? Anything else interesting that would help us in whatever it is that we're doing?
I'm gonna go ahead and do one of these buttons. This button, right here. Oh, I don't have that in here as an encounter. Let me do that real quick. I just drug the NPCs to the combat tracker. I didn't do the encounter, so it doesn't do it automatically.
What the hell? Bob.
It's not Bob.
Is it the user?
It's absolutely the lazy user. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and just do that and do that. And
Like that.
And then do
Level up.
Level up. I'm knocking on the door.
We're at 913.
You guys are. Fuck.
So,
Need a long rest though, don't we?
Yeah.
Diablo Bob has introduced his new character to the table. So we're gonna take a second while you are on rest, as Diablo Bob's character is walking down the street in East Haven, right? And he hears all this commotion out at the East Haven ferry. He's like, he knows of the owner of the ferry. He knows is always up at the hill up at the inn, the tavern up on the hill drinking. What the hell's the name of that place?
Because that's where your
The
ferry driver needs
the
to be.
leaky
is
bucket.
drinking.
the Wet Trout. He knows he
Wet
hangs
Trout.
out at the Wet Trout and drinks, and he shouldn't be making a bunch of noise on his ferry. What's going on? So tell us a little bit about your character there, Diablo Bob.
Well, my character is fairly short, at 2 feet 11 inches. He's a halfling, dressed pretty much almost all in like very dark, like black clothes. He has cold weather gear on, of course, and a cloak over him that has an odd picture of an eye on the back. A green eye. Other than that, he carries some weapons and kind of seems a little suspicious of what's going on here. He also has bright green eyes.
This is none of your affair, little men. Move along.
Well, what is going on in here?
We could use a new pack mule.
Yeah.
I am no
Jack.
mule.
Yeah, it just so happens we have a recent opening in the party.
And our last one didn't seem to be able to carry all that much.
Well, I don't carry much, but I stab things. I'm fairly deadly. My true name is Unknown Whom the Third.
When you said the green eye on your back,
Better than
you
the
know, I'm
sequel.
like, Unknown Whom the Third.
It says better than
Unknown
the
Whom
sequel.
the Third.
God damn it. His
But
sequel,
everybody just calls me Uwu.
it actually says better than the sequel, just so you know it's not spelled right.
The sequel.
The sequel. It's Spanish for sequel.
I don't really know how to spell it. Anyway,
It's all right.
so
Sassy
he
says
is
douchebag, not douchebag.
What does it really? What does it say?
D-O-U-H-E. Do.
This is who you see.
That's the doohee bag. The doohee bag.
Doohee.
There he is.
The
Look at
Zazzy
those eyes. Oh my
Dewey
god.
bag.
That's the green eye. Oh my god, you went to town.
Oh wait, I gotta do something. It's snowing.
There it is.
All right, and so
Can I join you
guys,
and stab things?
You guys are done here. I'm gonna take your tokens off of this map,
All right.
and
Fine.
Close the map.
and
So
I'm
do
gonna
I-
unshare that map because I don't think you need it anymore.
Fine.
And
Cool.
I am also going to push you another map, is the East Haven map, so we can see that. And so it's about I don't know, 9 in the morning.
I was on my way to the Wet Trout. Drinking time.
Obsidian and Grun are talking to each other.
So you guys are
Pointing at Ulu.
out at the ferry and killed four dwarves out here, and you got a map to something that they had. You're not sure what the map is. It's in Dwarven. None of you speak Dwarven.
Hey, little one, do you speak of the dwarfs?
I do not speak dwarf. I stabbed them in the balls.
You can
None
jump
of you
that
are
high?
dwarf, right?
The bulls.
In
Cock
the
and cut down
balls.
balls.
Yes, I stabbed them in the balls with my great rapier.
You're great.
So-
You just became French. You're a little French halfling. You're a rapier.
So you don't think this was your 4 missing fishermen?
Pokey stabby. No.
It was 4 people though, on the lake. So,
All we got was just
Wrong for people.
Apparently, you got to be more specific to poltergeists because they don't care. They're just haunting.
Huh.
They don't care. They don't care.
So we gotta figure out what this map says. We need a dwarf. There's got to be dwarfs up here. All we got was a stupid accent. Whoa, ho, ho.
So where are you guys gonna head off to? The white lady is obviously just. I mean, you can see it almost down at the shoreline.
Well, we haven't
Through the-
visited the wet trout yet. If that's where the ferry master.
I will explain that the
Yeah.
ferry master is over at the wet trout. I don't know what you guys were doing in here, but I know he doesn't like a lot of scuffling on his ferry. What were you guys doing?
Well, see these dead white dwarves down here?
I'll
All
take
around
out
your
a
feet?
dagger and just stab one in the dick.
Yeah,
Yep,
there's
he's
one
dead.
out.
You're a
There's
little
one
like-
out on the. There's one out on the ice. You can see that's been out there for enough to get a little frost all built on it. The other three peek in the cabin. They're still bleeding. You know, they're still fresh blood
Stab one in
dripping
the
through
dick.
the
Yep, he's
ferry,
dead.
and you can
Okay.
you can hear the blood starting to get cold and freeze.
So why did you guys bring some dwarves onto his ferry?
We didn't.
Wait, were they trying to loot the ferry?
Do you believe in speaking with the dead?
All the
Is that a
questions, new
threat?
guy. New guy's asking a lot of questions.
The dead told us to come here. And we found these guys.
Well, you found more dead. If you want, I can show you to the ferry guy. I don't know who these guys are, but they're not supposed to be here. And I'm pretty sure he would be happy to know that people are trying to steal shit off of his ferry.
What, like he might pay us?
He might pay you or give you some information or a handy. I don't know.
A handy.
What you guys are gonna do? Go to the wet trout?
Gonna get a handy.
Wet trout. All right. So you guys make your way down to the wet trout, which is, thanks to the magic of Unity, is 2,000 feet away.
What?
What?
That's some kind. That's 2/5 of a mile right there. A shade under.
Pretty fair. Pretty fair. So you guys make your way mostly down the docks, and you could see people are, trying to eke out a living. Some people have cut holes in the ice and stuff. You're all familiar with how dangerous fishing on the ice can be as you see some of these idiots walking out on it. You're like, eh. As you guys make your way down to the wet trout, the wet trout is also located near the docks. It's the largest and loudest tavern in East Haven, known for its ribald atmosphere and rumor mongering. There's a great chimney squarely in the building's center and has hearths on either side to warm the tavern's two common rooms. The tavern's current owner and proprietor is a gentleman named Nemitra Miskin, a dragonborn of white dragon ancestry.
Racist.
It's a female. It's a female, and she could be crusty and full of complaints. So she's like, "Oh, some more adventurers coming in to see our town. I see." As you guys
Okay,
come
Karen.
in,
Karen.
Dimitri, she sounds Russian. She's like, "You
That's
come
funny.
into my tavern, the wet trout. I hope you have brought coins and drinks to share."
Gonna call 911, are you?
Sven is streaming OBS or something.
What?
There he goes.
Oh, his camera got all
his-
big. What happened?
His camera
it the handy?
switched over to OBS or
It
something
was
for
the
a second.
handy. Who am I missing now? Oh boy, it all
Deep
got.
Thoughts by Jack Handy.
Deep
Remember?
Thoughts. So I threw this together real quick just so we can have a place to sit down and have a conversation.
Nice, Drake.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So the wet trout. So yeah, it's like lunchtime now. You guys are getting hungry. Today's special of the day is trout
Schmelz.
stew.
Not
Trout
schmelz.
stew.
Trout stew.
Yeah.
Yum.
Trout stew. It's got some trout and salted,
Stew?
of course,
And it's wet.
and some root vegetables and lichens. What are those little wintry?
Lickens.
Lichens are moss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
moss. Got some moss decorating it. Very
That's
earthy tasting.
Okay.
Do you guys want some? It's nice and cold out. Hot stew.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Ales, yeah.
The captain or the proprietor, she says, "If you're not gonna eat or drink anything, then get the hell out of here."
Ooh. Not friendly.
Hey, I'm
going to offer
drinking and eating.
take off my warm up by the fire for a moment and then take off my gear and offer to perform for some soup.
It says, "Well, I've got a fresh pot started, so I'll give you the leftovers from yesterday. Go ahead and get started. You and your friends can sit down and I'll bring that out."
Right.
Man, that gets your throat going talking like that.
No shit. Leftover fish stew from yesterday. I can't wait, man. So Quaid would kind of find a spot back in the corner somewhere.
It's like you're the only ones in here right now. So
Grun's
That's
near
There's
the
one-
fire.
there's one
Oh,
guy sitting
Here's
at
shadows.
the bar. He's just watching you.
Is that
He's a-
the
he's
ferry
a-
master?
He's a tiefling. Yeah, he's got little horns that come down the back of his head. He's just sitting there. He's got like a snow cap on. He can barely make out his horns.
I guess Uwu would walk up to him and start talking to him. Start telling him about there's some dwarves trying to steal some stuff from his ferry.
Well, ooh, I'm surprised you come in here, owing people all that money you do.
Well, they gotta find me first. When they do find me, they're gonna get stabbed in the dick.
You said balls before.
That's only dwarves.
He's upgraded.
Oh, right. He's upgraded. Something's the matter with this floor. What's wrong with this floor, proprietor?
So
The
his
grid doesn't
name
match.
is Scython. Is his name?
This must be Uwu Nut Nipper.
Scython
Nut Nipper.
Peter Pricker.
is the boat captain, the ferry captain, and he's a tiefling. He owns a house a few blocks away. He's the owner of the East Haven Ferry. It says he's talkative, happy-go-lucky fellow, and he talks to a lot of people in town. And Emu, you're gonna get to roll on the table. Actually, I'm gonna roll on the table for you. As you get a rumor from the ferry captain, and he says in Tourmaline, the speaker, Mastu, has closed one of the town's lucrative gem mine. Apparently, a gang of kobolds crept into the mine and endangered some miners. He says there's pretty much a sure thing. If anyone goes over there and clears out those mines, they can pretty much be expected to be well compensated.
What city is
Many
this?
handies.
Tourmaline. Let's see where Tourmaline's at. Where's that map? Give me a map. Where's it at? Pushing buttons. It's not happening. Where's it at? I can't find it.
I'm pushing buttons and it's not happening.
Here it is. There it is. I'm sharing it. Tourmaline is already pointed by our co-DM, Matakiri. Oh, no,
What?
it was Obsidian. Sorry.
It wasn't me.
It was Obsidian. He was already pointing.
Cody,
Tourmaline, so not far from Lonelywood, on the other side of the Dwarven Valley, which is at the base of Calvin's Cairn. So,
Yeah. Clyde would know where that's from. He's from Lonelywood. That's where he's resided for the last 6 months or so.
And I found an image that I want to show you guys. Let me put it on the table real quick. This one is a pretty cool picture of Calvin's Cairn. And you can zoom in. I think it's pretty good. As you can see what the Cairn looks like, and you know, the lakes around it and stuff like that.
It's a cool piece of art with the fisheye lens look to it.
Yeah.
Got some weird pareidolia where this looks like a face, like a demon face coming out of the mountain.
Yeah, well,
To
in
me.
the Legacy of the Crystal
Yeah,
Shard,
right
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the Legacy of the Crystal Shard 100 years ago, they collapsed this side of the mountain down, and it all piled up on top of a tower, a crystalline tower, and it got buried. And as of late, supposedly, this is a source of the black ice, or the, what are they calling it now? The crystalline, or whatever it's called.
Krina something.
Yeah. Is under there. That's probably pretty reasonable knowledge to know from 100 years ago.
Tabletop Santa,
And
thanks
there's
for the
dwarves
follow.
out there dwarving it.
Welcome to the
dwarving
stream. Glad to have you here.
Fuck yeah.
So Tourmaline, a rumor. So you guys are still at the Wet Trout. So do you like inform the current owner of the ferry that he has 4 unwanted visitors that are frozen to the deck of his ferry?
Yes.
What
just-
race
just
is the
3.
tavern owner?
He's tiefling.
He is a tiefling.
No, the tavern owner.
White
Was
dragon.
it
He's a
chick?
white dragonborn female.
She.
Okay.
He is a.
She.
Uwu will definitely tell him about that and explain that
Name's
these
Pat.
other four adventures ended up actually saving his ferry from them.
What do you mean saving? Is the dwarves got it out of the frozen ice? What do you mean by saving it from them?
Well, the dwarves were picking it clean, and
I
they
assure you,
stopped the dwarf.
I didn't leave much of value on it, that's for sure. It's been out of commission for 2 months now. I suppose I should check up on it more often than if we had some vagabonds, were they? What's
Yeah,
this?
some vermin that we got rid of.
Durgers? I don't know. My heritage is not of this planet.
Yeah, I can relate.
I'll wave Zazzy over to kind of explain what all happened.
And Obsidian's going to ask the bartender, "Hey, miss, do you happen to know anybody who speaks Dwarvish?"
Questions. Got more questions. I just can't get anything done. Let me see. Do I speak Dwarven? Let's see.
Isn't that a dwarven mine over there, the Tourmaline mine that the kobold snuck into? Did I read that wrong?
Probably.
It just says lucrative gem mine. It doesn't say anything about dwarves.
Okay. Tourmaline speaking with
She's like, the only language I picked up in my lifetime is the simple common tongue, and she says in dragon.
Which I understand. So I'll respond and thank her. in Draconic.
Well, let's check out this tiefling. He speaks only common. Only common. So, no, the quest goes on to find Dwarven. Comprehend languages? I don't know. I don't know what works. What works? So the chowder's kind of funky. It's like a little salty.
A little fishy.
Yeah. Not sure that's trout. Might be crab. What else are you guys gonna do? Oh, the entertainment's pretty good. Yeah. Yep. You got Obsidian. He's doing his juggling act. And that's what's earned you these lovely fine bowls of day-old
Fish
fish
soup.
stew.
Mm,
It's kind of thick, you know.
Mm.
It's like it's warm though.
Got any oyster crackers?
So, was there
it
anything?
comes with bread. That's what you guys eat. Day-old bread. But
So, we'll ask the ferry master. So, why would Drugar
Ferry
amass
master?
at your ferry? Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever these Dugars are, they I should have set some traps off or something. I don't know. There's been some pesky rodents around lately. Is that what those are? Dugar rats? What are you talking about? Give me an insight check. Everybody who wants to. Everybody thinks they're good.
Not good.
Not good. Not good. Well, you guys, kind of do the nudge, whisper to each other, and you guys pretty much all as a community of adventurers agree that this guy's probably telling you the truth. He doesn't know. He doesn't know what the Durgars are, what they were doing on his ferry. He is not such a master of the ferries. He doesn't know.
Does the map look like a nautical map, or just like a hand-drawn?
There's like it looks like it's 10 towns kind of.
Are there any other markings on the map, like X's or?
There is an X. Let's take a look at the old 10 town maps. Let's see here. Pushing buttons is not working. Where's it at?
Pushing buttons not working.
All right, so there are some of the pins that would represent probably some of the towns, maybe. But there is a pin.
Ben TV.
On the map. I say
Thanks
pin,
for,
but a mark out
Thanks
here.
for following the stream. Welcome to the show.
Fuck yeah.
Like right where we met the last Durgar?
Yep.
And is there one here in East Haven?
There is.
I think we got a map of their locations.
So,
Are there other pins? Other marks?
Yeah, there is another one. Way out on the east side in the spine of the world, up in the mountains.
The spine of the world.
And there's some directions scribbled in Dwarven that, says stuff too, more than just like, one word. There's some words and writing and instructions, you think. If only
we had a dwarf.
you knew Dwarven.
If we only had a dwarf.
Dun, 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 dun.
You had 4 of them earlier. You just killed them all.
If Uwu uses his disguise kit and dresses as a dwarf, would that help?
You can give me a persuasion to see if you can convince the party that you are indeed fluent in Dwarven.
Me? All right.
The one that wants to.
Well,
What is
somebody
this guy's
volunteered
put on?
me, so sure.
Dun, 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 dun,
Wow,
dun,
a
dun, dun.
20. I don't think anyone has an insight that can beat that, right? Who's got an insight that can actually beat a 20?
Finnegan does.
Zazzy
Grun
does not.
could if he rolled. Let's...
Yeah. Grunt.
How about that?
Dun, 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 dun.
So for some reason, Dennis, who has never even seen too many dwarves in his whole life, understands that he's faking it. He's faking it. Everybody else is all good with it. Oh, so that means travel under the bush and over the valley through the sun. He made some shit up on the description.
Yeah.
Does does Dennis mention anything? He's like, I think you're making that up.
Well, I mean, absolutely. He's not, people up here are always trying to fucking bullshit me. I'm
All
not
right,
going to be bullshitted.
Ooh,
we can
we'll
be
say fine.
bullshitted.
We'll find it. We'll find somebody who speaks dwarf.
That'd be a good idea.
Well,
So,
since you guys are up here, do you guys want to go check in at the warehouse where the Turag caravan is supposedly at?
yep,
All right.
we're supposed
Sure.
All right, I'll show them the way.
So,
Do, 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 do.
you guys go up to the warehouse, and it's like a darker area back in the warehouse area. And as you're coming down the road, you can hear the dogs from the sleds barking. There's a lot of dogs. And it sounds like they're inside of a building, the dogs are. And as you guys approach, you see a
Yeah, let me.
let me do that and drag you guys over to this map.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so you turn down an alleyway trying to find the Torag, and the dogs are leading you in the way as I'm going to share a map with you. Yoop. And turn on line of sight. All right, so go ahead and clear up the alleyways because you guys would have, been able to look down the alleyways as you came in. Are the tokens locked? Let me
Yeah.
unlock them. So you guys can open up. Just don't go in any doors or anything yet. So you can see that there's a couple of alleyways and stuff. But you guys are approaching from either two alleyways, the one to the north or the one to the south.
This isn't normal.
Looks like a bunch of ants. To get to this location, but when you guys come around the corner, it's the middle of the day. These doors are actually open. And inside, you see some stuff. If I could find that button.
Hi.
Hi.
So when you come in, it looks like a store has been set up around the edges of this warehouse. Like the boxes are open, there's stuff laying out like with little signs on how much it is and stuff like that. You can see that over here are dog kennels, and all the sled dogs are in the kennels. And in the back here, this door is open back here. And you can see there's some guys sitting around a table. It looks like they're playing cards.
Hello.
And
Knock, knock.
one of the guys looks back and says, "I'll be right out.
All right.
Take a look around."
Are these Conestogas on skis?
Yeah, they're sleds.
Yeah.
Let's see what she has. So the Tuareg caravan consists of 3 heavily laden dog sleds. So one sled would carry the provisions for Torga, her team, and her dogs. You can see a flag that bears the company's emblem, which is a gold wolf's paw on a black field. So a gold wolf's paw on a black field is the symbol. The other 2 leads transport goods for sale, including cut wood, flint and tinder, flask of whale oil, blankets, furs, rations, bottles of wine, casks of cheap ale, some snake oil medicines, and vials of poison. Is one thing you notice. Huh. So goods get unpacked and displayed in crates with small canopies to keep the snow off of them if she was outside. But it looks like she's got it set up in a warehouse. So she's going to eventually make her way out and talk to you guys. But I think this is probably a good spot to stop for the evening.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thanks,
Thanks,
Drake.
Drake.
Yep.
We'll pick this up next week.
All right. Thank you, Drake. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Drake.
Good
I
game.
appreciate your hard work, Drake.
Good job, guys. Only one person died tonight.
Yeah.
All right, stream.
All
We'll
right.
see ya.
See ya. Okay, guys, so that's how you do it. That's how you play the dungeons and the dragons. I don't know if you guys knew that. So tomorrow, join us for pretty much a Unity AMA. You can just come by and ask us questions, and we will answer them for you and show stuff in Unity, and it'll be fun. And then on Tuesday, you can check out 5e pickup games with Robin as the DM.
Fuck yeah.
And on Wednesday, you can come watch Robin and I on our show, Round Robin.
Motherfuck me.
And then on Friday, you can see Waterdeep Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We're playing that game since December of 18. And then, of course, on Halloween next week, we will be playing this. What application error? It wants me to restart. I am not going to do that. Because what if it's OBS? It doesn't tell me what application. What a bunch of bitches. It's giving me application error that has encountered a serious error and must be restarted. If the problem persists, please contact your administrator. It doesn't tell me which application. So let's just... I'll bet it's VC. Because fucking VC. Let me just kill that. Oh, and it won't even let me kill it. Tell you what, I'm gonna say restart, and if it's the stream, I'm not coming back, so I apologize, and good night, everybody. But I don't think it's the stream. I think it's VC. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. All right, what else do I have to tell you? Oh yeah, let me give you guys the end of the fucking whatever. Here, you know what? Close the program. VC is not working. Yeah, shut it off, bitches. I need to give you guys the end of stream rewards, don't I? Do you know the author of those nice maps? I would like to run Icewind Dale, but so... Oh, So Drake has procured any maps that aren't directly in the module itself. So you know what, Finn? If you want, come to my Discord channel. There's the link in the chat there, and then you can PM Drake. Just search for Drake's name in there. Drake Takes, I think. What's his name on my Discord? Hold on one second. His name is Drake. He's got it's Drake Takes. So that's the DM, and he can tell you all about the map. As a matter of fact, he's still in the chat there. So yeah, come on by the Discord and ask him that. Let me close this. We don't need it. Oh, so let me. I'm in the middle of. I just saw Phenomen come in. That's you, isn't it? Yeah, it must be Fen P. Okay. Anyway, welcome. But yeah, PM Drake. Click on his name on the left-hand side there. If he's you probably can't see it, but just his name should be on the right-hand side somewhere. Oh yeah, his name is on the right-hand side under Diamond Patrons. So just right-click on that and send him a personal message and say, "Hey, I was watching the show. Where do you get the maps?" All right. Or you can just tag him in the chat. I see you typing. All right, let's see. I gotta send this guy real quick. I gotta send him a message. The D20 nerd. That is BS. If you still can't download, I guess contact DM's Guild customer service, because you see the files there. Okay. All right, I took care of that guy. Now, end of stream rewards for everyone else. Add points all 100. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, I did it wrong. I don't know how to spell, first of all. Also, it's not an @ sign. It's a, oh Jesus, I don't know what I'm doing. It's an exclamation mark. As per, I'm the only one that can do it. There we go. Bam. Look at that shit. All right. What else do I need to do? Yes, I need to also thumbs up. Okay, so I need to give everyone your points. It did that. And now I need to tell you the things, everybody. I don't know what I'm melting down. I haven't streamed for a couple. We didn't have a show yesterday, so I'm off my rhythm. Do 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 do. All right. So the other thing I like to say at the end of the stream, and I also put in the chat commands for you guys.
Cheer bits in the stream. Thanks for
Drake
the cheer
takes.
bits.
Hey Drake, there's a guy in Discord who wants to know about the maps. I think he's gonna send you a message. Cheer bits. Drake takes. All right. So where is it? Here's right here, like that. Boom. If you guys want to do things other than just watch the show, by the way, if all you do is watch the show, then that's all we care about. We don't want you to have to do anything else. No need to buy anything. No need to spend money. Just come by, have a great time. But if you would like to, you can come to our Discord channel. You just type exclamation point and the word, the ones I just put in the chat there, and it will give you the URL to do this proper thing that you want to do, Discord. You can also go to my Patreon page, which has levels of support for as little as $1. During the stream, you can cheer bits or subscribe. Either one of those will attack the Bit Boss, like Drake just did. Drake is the Bit Boss now. Bit Boss 100. Yes. You can also go to the DM's Guild and see the items that I and the team have for sale there. Let's just check today's sales number, shall we? I'll refresh the page and see what we got. It was 310 before the show, and after the show, 308. No, I'm just kidding. So let's see what we get. Average day is about $300. It's been trending down lately, but it's at 341.17 today. So, and there's an hour to go. So we'll see. Might hit 350. What else? What else, everybody? You can subscribe to the YouTube channels. We've got over 1,000 videos there, mostly games, but other videos like how to use Fantasy Grounds and all that kind of stuff, how to use the Rob Tui modules, how to use all the teams modules. You can follow me on Twitter or check out the Facebook page. So that's it, everybody. Saturday night. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday or early Sunday, depending on where you live. And we do hope to see you back here tomorrow night. Robin and Fury and I will be talking about Unity and giving away some prizes like we always do. And until then, good gaming, everyone.